Yo! Oh wait! I knew I forgot something! I'm forgetting my, what's it called? The stinger! Ah, whatever. I'll get in a bit. Also here, let me turn, my background music, Ryo Senpai, stream down a bit. I'm stimming with it, and I'm stimming with his voice, which means the voice is stimulating. Okay, and I got that link. Hello? 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 Yes, it's me, Machina X Flayon. the one and only ace mecha pilot of Holostars English, Guild Tempus. Sometimes it's just an entire mouthful. Like, what do you say? Do you say Guild Tempus first? Do I say mecha pilot first? Do I say so many terms. So many, and then there's Tempus Vanguard, but it's so much. But hello, hope you guys have been well. It's been exactly what? Essentially what I said? A month? Up to around a month? One day maybe could be longer, but I'm chilling pretty much. Hello, thank you so much for waiting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully you were up to, let's see, having a life? Yes? No? Who knows? Some people, I think, are unreliable narrators, so even if you say you aren't or yes, I don't know if I'll believe you. But because I'm so nice and cute, I'll do my best to believe you, okay? Also, hi, Tavioli! Tavioli, did you check your DMs? Tavioli, did you check your Twitter DMs, by the way? You didn't Hey, check your DM. You didn't reply to me. That's not cool. You shouldn't do that to your senpai. I am your senior. You're not going to reply to my Tanuki pictures? But it's okay. He tried. He tried. He tried. Also, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Did I have everything set up? Oh, it's still... I've reset this thing like 50 times. Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool. Nice, nice. I thought I was going to forget something. But, hopefully everyone's been well. It's only been a month. It still feels like it's only been a month, actually. Not a thing where it's like, where I take 2-week break and it feels like a month. This one feels exactly like a month. Right now, little old moi is in what we call Zenokuni, which is a Grand Encompass. So, for easier sake, because you guys are from a who knows type of world you're from. Japan. Japan. Very cool. I work very well here. I work well with the culture. I love the Shinkansen, the train, etc. Yummy. Easy for me. There's only a couple things I would change, and that would just be... What? I could learn it fully, but... If I'm desperate, maybe I could just go... Huh. If I was desperate... Well, if I had unlimited time, I probably would just go stay in the country. So I'd be forced to learn it very fast. Right? But I survived quite well. I've had a good time. I've had a good time. I've had a good time. Moved to Japan. Essentially, we'll see how long I like it here. So, what I like to do whenever I move anywhere is I do 1 year or 2 year test. And then if I'm working well with it, then it's good. But wherever I move, there has to be something that I really vibe with. So, it could be learning the language, could be a great apartment, could be the area, could be friends. That type of thing. So, it will be very fun for this pilot. And now I can park the Artress in certain places. But, to get over the fact of not scaring people in Japan with a giant mecha, we have cloaking tag. And hopefully no bird flies into it, because that would be awkward. So, I can see you, but you don't know where. Also, I still have Rio Senpai's audio. Look in the pen link. Also, we sort of have a schedule before I go on and talk. We have a schedule, but it's pretty much all the same times. Like the usual time zone I usually stream at. Maybe an hour later. Remember, schedule not final unless posted to Twitter. So, keep that in mind. Yeah? You can hear him? Yeah, you can. Why are you listening to another man that isn't me? Yeah, that's what I thought. No one's loyal these days. Whatever. Whatever. It's called a test. Jeez, it's not even like a... What do you call it? A possessive thing. I'm just clearly the best thing in the room right now. Okay. 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 Okay, cool, cool. You set him as BGM. BGM for me! Anyways. So, hope everyone's been well. Let me see if I can read through a couple of these real quick. Oh yeah, okay, not that much. Nintaka, thank you to gifted, thank you. ZMX, welcome Lucky G by 33 months. It'll be a membership voice pack this month. So thank you, thank you. At the very tail end, but I usually would like to get it there. Thank you, thank you. Ablin, thank you. Fairy Kitten, I'll say it like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hate YouTube because it keeps bringing it to the side. Okay. Cass, thank you. Hichi, thank you. Clark, thank you. Tired Wither, thank you. Faceplant Cat Lynn, thank you. I think it's, yeah, it's starting up school or, well, ending school maybe for a lot of people. There's finals, but finals I always thought were easier. Midterms way harder. Here, I read some. Also, since that one's right there, Captain Rayan, thank you. May I be pretty selfish and request kisses? Hell no, you gotta work for that. See, that's the thing. People think I'm joking when I'm praising myself. No, I'm just aware of the charisma that I put off. People, I don't want you to be a bit nicer, Flayon. You don't know all the things I've been through. I can't afford to be nice. I am hotter than 90% of the general public because I put effort into myself. A lot of people don't. So if I'm nice, people go, oh my god, he wants me. I can't afford to do that. Maybe other people can, but Wah. I can give you that. Maybe, if you catch you in a good mood, maybe. Maybe. If you want that type of service, go to Haka. Anyways, love Barbie Boy. Love Barbie Boy. You love Barbie Boy. Thank you. You hate me. Shouldn't you be glad? That's also some type of special attention. Yeah, but nuh-uh. Work for it. Anyways, so it's been a nice month. I've been in Japan for an entire month. It's not that hard to figure out. I'm not exactly hiding it. I just don't say anything. So it's nice. It's nice. I think it's always easy to find out. If I really don't want you to know, I go on like some weird chess logic stuff. And I will reverse psychology the people that think they're so smart. Easy. But this time it's just pretty simple. It's just context clues. And I go, whatever. Oh, what the? Flayon's having curry? I wonder where. Flayon's trying on clothes that don't really fit him because of his nice chest. Like, I wonder where. So, nice. But I don't even exactly have everything here. I think I will have to... straining the arches is always a thing. But I'll have to get new tech. Because I was in a rush and I didn't bring the proper equipment. But I got most of it. The only thing I'll need delivered is, let's see... ASMR microphone, so I'll probably ask a friend to bring that if possible. Then also my VR equipment, 'cause I like to play Beat Saber on my personal time. And I think, and then, oh yeah, a general PC. But for now we have this. Thank you to the Artress. Thank you. But I also have my own special funny gaming laptop. I like it. I'm kind of addicted to it now because it's kind of, it's potato, but it isn't, and also does really good. But we'll get that in the future. I think Black Friday just ended, though, so... But I'll probably buy some... I don't need something that powerful. I'm not going to be playing something that crazy. Anyways. So, also... Hajime! Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Chalk Warrior, thank you. Makanamaki invite 28th month. Welcome back. Hope you had a good break. I'd say it's a pretty good break. Anytime I take time for myself, it's a very good break. Yummy. Also, Bold Impact, welcome to Maki invite 22nd month. And Furtree, welcome to Maki invite 33rd month. 31st. I'm gonna start saying 33rd. I like that. Cyber Monday? I don't know when that is. I live under a rock. But also, that's the main difference. I like being here. There's stuff around and things for me to do. I don't have to work to a very complicated schedule. So, I get to live. And also, as always... What's the word? Oh! As always... It's kind of not a surprise these days. But I always love being outside. As you will hear in just a sec. So, it's very good. A lot of my interests are tied to online things. But I've always been an outside boy. Same thing for... I'm a city boy, and then when I get older, we can move to the country. Pretty free. Exactly. Unless the city's too expensive. And in that case, we would live outside the city. Very nice. I love to touch grass. It's good. Also, please, it's like, Lots of calming exercise for me. I would go to the mall and just watch people walk around. And then it puts stuff in your head. I like not being the center of attention. Or the main character. As many qualities as I have, that fits it so well. I know. Yeah, what can I say? Anyways, it's very good. People watching, yes. Because I think it's good to be outside of your head. And not to be like, the world revolves around me. That'd actually be too much responsibility. Gross. So very nice. But in this case, now I can actually be outside more. It's more of I have a choice now. So that's also very good. Yay! Yay! Because Elysium is a crazy place. But if I'm in the arches, it's fine. But I don't want to be in the arches all the time. If I can help it, I'm out the majority of the time. Actually, that's a funny story. I think, what? I had some work to do during it, but I was like, well, if the deadline isn't here for this yet, I'm going to be outside. So almost every day it's been hung out with, like, what? Many different friends, but many different ones. One friend will be on this day, 2 friends will be on this day, and then they leave, and then 3 more friends come in, and they hang out at different times with them, then blah, blah, blah. But anyways, on the day of, I rush out. I got most of my stuff, but I'm very ditzy and dazed. Then what? I think I actually nearly missed my first flight. Or technically I did. And that only happens if my brain is like, mush. But it's okay. Some things are coming up really quick. But little me goes, you know what? I'm not going to make it. Takes my phone out. Let me just cancel that. And luckily, I get a refund. But I just cut my losses. No point in stressing about it. I'm like, it is what it is. Kind of, I think I like that about Japan's public transportation too. Because if you miss something, I mean, something can happen, but you can always prep time it. So, in a way, you have no one to blame but yourself if you're late. Which will be stressful to, I think, someone that's very young. But as you get older, you'll go, wait. I'm the problem? That's perfect! Because then you can fix it! But if the problem comes from other people... Good luck, good luck. Good luck on that. Anyways... So I'm like, oh, you know what? It's whatever. No point in beating myself up about it. No point going, oh, I'm so late. Just like, this is how it is. It's unfortunate. So I'm expecting I'll have to pay, what? Maybe 1,000 for another flight? Because unfortunately, I cannot change it with how things are. I had to make sure I had to get there on that day. And I was like, okay, this is going to be great. So I went to buy another ticket at another airport. And it's really cheap. A one-way ticket to Zenokuni, or rather, Japan, was only, what? $450? Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Yum, 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 yum. Very good. So, I guess that's my luck right there. I always get inconvenienced a bit at first, and then after that, it's like I get inconvenienced by I avoid the big thing, which will be after this, which I will tell you why that means. I think me and Bet will have that Danganronpa Makoto Naigi luck. Although sometimes I wonder if I have Komaya luck. If you don't know this difference, Makoto Naigi's luck power is like he will have generally poor luck, but then it nets in the biggest wins ever. Or it's like if you walk down, it happened in the anime, he slips on a wrench and it falls on his back, right? That hurts. And also he looks stupid, but then he avoided something coming for his head that would have chopped it off. So it's like that. I think my luck is also like that. So very nice and cheap, very good flights until I take the first flight. I'm ready for the second. So that's what? 2 or 3 flights for only $450. Nice. Nice. I got really lucky. So very good, very good, very good, very good. But then I land and then it says there's flight problems. And I go, okay. That's what's it gonna be? Don't watch Final Destination, by the way. Ever. If you haven't watched it, don't watch it if you fly plane. Just don't. Just don't. You're gonna have a new fear in you every time. I've calmed that fear, but even as an ace mecha pilot and an ace pilot myself, even that can be stressful if I'm not the one piloting the plane. Yeah? But anyways, I see the notification on my phone and I go, okay, what, a little hour delay? And it's like an hour delay, whatever. And it turns to 2 hours. And I go, huh, that's going to cut into a bit of my time when I get there. I need to check in early. I don't want to get my manager in trouble now. Then it turns to 3 hours and I go, okay, what is it? And I scroll it And now it's 5-hour delay, and I'm like, why is it 5-hour delay? And then they say the reason for the plane being delayed is missing parts. And then it says under a notification, essentially in a casual way of saying it, don't worry, we're ordering the parts and we'll get them there as fast as possible so you can get on your flight. And I looked at that and I went... So I actually did start looking around. I was like, okay, I'm not going on a flight with missing parts. I don't care if you say, oh yeah, don't worry, bro, don't worry, we'll get the parts for you. Missing parts? And then you have to repair? I don't know how it happened, or if it went into the flight before and already had some, or it lost in midair. Who knows? But I'm looking at it, but there's no really available flights. Or there's a flight that's available, but it's like an hour later. I'm trying to choose that one, but it won't let me because it's too close. Otherwise, I would have went on that one. And then I get a notification that, what? They ended up, they're like, okay, we'll change the plane. I don't know why they finally decided to. They said that, okay, yeah, how about we get you guys a different plane? And I'm like, yes. But then the airport reassigned me to a flight tomorrow. And I was like, what? And then I go to the app, I'm like, no, okay, no, put me on the new flight that they got. No, I have to be there or else big trouble. I don't want to get in trouble from my manager. And also, I have friends to meet. They'll like leave the day after. Yeah, they reassigned me a new flight, but then the airport reassigned me to a flight tomorrow. And I was like, no, you just fixed the flight. Let me go on the new one that they fixed. But they wouldn't let me do it. So I had to wait online for what, about like an hour, 2 hours? With the good old, thank you for joining our flight today. We will be with you within 30 minutes. Apologies. It seems that some of our agents are on hold. And it's playing some funny music. Just whatever. I don't usually freak out with things like that. I freak out with things that are just more personal. So I'm just kind of like, whatever. I'll figure it out somehow. I was quite chill. And wherever I go, I'm always aura posing and farming. Because I'm so cool. Always leaning against the wall. I'm so hot. Anyways. Finally get it. Got the nicest guy on the planet. But also, when I talk to customer service, I always make sure not to aggro them. I missed the flight before, but I was just very nice and polite. Not to the point of, oh, please, poor agent, please, I'm so stupid. But I went, hey, man, I'm sorry, I just missed the flight. Are there any other flights today? And the agent will be like, yeah, we got you. Whereas if you start yelling at them, don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? Get me a new flight now. Obviously, the agent will go, I could. There's a new flight right here, but I just happened to slip my mind. Sorry, we can't get you that flight. Now, people will argue about the ethics of it, but I sort of get it that, yeah, if you're aggressive, they will forget to mention there's a new flight. But I'm pretty chill. Got the nicest guy. I explained. I'm like, hey, man. So they changed out my flight without my permission. Because everyone else that was on the original flight got assigned to the new plane. But they just, for some reason, they changed me to the next day over. I was like, I kind of need to be there in Japan on the day of. It says that flight's still here available. I'm looking at the board. Is it still possible? Or I didn't even say is it still possible. I just, that's like I'm saying in my head. But I had to be more a bit, what's the word? Assertive with it. I'm like, please switch me to the original flight. Because if you go, is it possible? The agent might go, yeah, I mean, is it possible? Yeah, but if it inconveniences me, then maybe I won't bring you on. That type of thing. Yeah, affirm. You have to be affirmed. So in my head, I'm like, is it possible? But on the call, I'm like, switch into the new flight, please. But in a nice way. Very chill. And then that's when I found out that the airport switched me. He was like, okay, let's look at your flight. Huh, it seems like the airport itself reassigned you. And I went, what? And then he went, yeah, I don't know what that was. Because I would have understood it if I switched it somehow. But no. They just chose... I was the unlucky sap. They wanted to wait. They wanted me to wait till tomorrow at the airport. I remember I could leave, but they wouldn't buy me like a hotel. So I was like... Even if I did have to stay, am I supposed to stay in the airport or just buy a hotel on my own? But no, don't worry. They sent me a $15 meal voucher. Thanks. Thank you. I'll make sure to get me a nice fast food at the airport. Now, could it be worse? Of course, but that's funny. That was just funny. That was some Regis Altair level airport look, but I think his is worse. Yeah, gold star for effort. It was fine. But anyways, I finally get on it. They reassign me to the new flight, not the one with missing parts. That would be scary. I think I was messaging my manager, and then my manager also was like, yeah, Shinner, you're also dealing with stuff too. And I was like, yeah. I guess we just have that luck. I remember I messaged my manager. I was like, yeah, so manager, I'm gonna arrive a bit later because my flight got delayed, and then the original plane was missing parts. And her eyes went, woo, woo. You can't even see her, but sometimes you can tell when someone's messaging via text or their eyes go, just a general texting change in pattern, everything. So, very fun. I arrive, but when I say I like being outside a lot, I like being outside a lot. And I have infinite energy as long as I'm with friends. So very extroverted in that sense. Will I need to recharge eventually? Yeah, but I recharge in different ways. Sometimes I recharge with different friends, and other times I recharge with just being by myself, right? Some alone time. But I get there at what? 7, like 8, 9-ish p.m. So much later than I was supposed to be. But some of my friends are gonna leave like the next day. I'm like, you know what? It's time. I lock in. I go visit. On the first day of getting there, I stay up all night with everyone until 3 to 4 a.m. karaoke. Nice. Is that the first time? Let's see. And the first time I ever arrived in Japan, I think I was with the guys. And that one was staying up late, but like only till 11 p.m. On the first night, I stayed up to 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I think 4 a.m. karaoke. So we ended the day with 4 a.m. karaoke. Very fun. I was surprised I was able to sing. I think on the 15-hour flight itself, I knocked out. It was quite uneventful, but I like it. Hell, I have to even remember. Even today when I woke up, I was like, wait, I did take a 15-hour flight to get here, right? Right? But then I didn't remember it because I think I was able to sleep for the most of it. But then, that was awesome. Then the next day I woke up at, what? 10 or 11 a.m. So, around, 6 hours-ish sleep. I forgot. I think 6 hours sleep. Who knows? And then again, the whole day, we end it with 4 a.m. karaoke. Nice. But basically the jet lag is there, but it hasn't hit yet. So I guess that's how my brain and body reacts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be tired, but my body goes, The brain does not see. It's like a weird time blindness. Yeah, I didn't crash yet, because my body just goes and says, no, you have stuff to do. I'm probably I could go for 2 weeks. Even longer until the brain says, yeah, you can rest now. Yeah, do not perceive and it will not affect you. Exactly. You get it. I was wondering about it too. I was like, where's the jet lag? Whatever. It was good. I went with my friend to the Cinnamon Roll Cafe. Trying to speak all the Japanese I can. I remember pulling out the thing and they had a thing for cinnamon roll that was birthdays only, and I was like, tantobi cinnamon roll no I forgot this. Tantobi no cinnamon roll. Cinnamon no tantobi arimasu ka? Something like, can I still have this meal even though it's not my birthday? And they're like, yeah, hi. I'm like, yes! Very good. They had cinnamon roll curry. Very yummy. And they had cinnamon roll ice cream. Yes. Very good. It's in a nice building with Godzilla in it. And then on like the 6th floor, there's an Ultimate shop. They may have moved though. And then on the 7th floor, there's awesome clothes. There's the Atelier clothes. There's a lot of gothic clothes here. There's, what's the name of it? Shinjuku Kera shop. I like that place too. There's that place. So many good clothing stores. And then I think on the floor above it, there's like, it's like, I think there's a Sudagaya there. I forgot. But great place. Very cinnamon roll. And just lots of walking too. Because I think some of my friends aren't used to it. So they'll be like, are you okay with walking? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Oh, we're going to be walking a while. It might be 10 minutes. Me. Ooh. Anyways. It's no problem for me. I could walk an hour. My stamina is endless as long as the dopamine in my brain is happy. So, very, 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 very good. Very good. So I can just keep walking forever. Plus, my legs look amazing. And I do exercise. Mainly for myself. I'm not really an exercise nut. I will if I have a gym partner to go with me. I need something there as external stimulus to push me. Otherwise, I go, this is fine. Other than that, more exercise, good for the brain. Yummy yum, brain food. Excellent. Anyways, those are the first 2 days. I think I need to go back and look in what? I'll go back in a bit and look at my pictures. I think Battle told me that. Looking through it as like a little diary roll. And then, once I do that, then I remember everything. But, I put here that while waiting, I think the day after those 2 days of staying up to 4 a.m. straight, even the day after on the third day, I still stayed up to 2 a.m. But that's because little old Mr. Machina X Flayon really likes, even if it's 40-50 minutes away, likes going to cities and walking around late at night and talking to random people. I don't know why. Maybe it's just in my blood. I feel like a weird NPC. So I've been to Kabukicho at 3 a.m. multiple times, I think. Which I would not recommend if you are, let's see. Yeah, I would not recommend going there alone with friends. For me, it's kind of no problem. And also, I can handle most things there, so no violence though. But I do that a lot. I've noticed. I'm just walking around and just talking to people. It's a different type of extrovert. Yeah. I don't know why. I think even at some point, my manager remembered it. I forgot what. Talking to my manager and a couple other staff. And my manager coined in like, oh yeah, he likes walking around late at night in cities. And I'm like, oh my god, do I do it that often that even my manager remembers? But let's see, I like Shinjuku technically is my favorite city. There just are some things that are not desirable about it at night. But I like Ikebukuro. And let's see. Ikebukuro and Shibuya are kind of easy at night. There's the Shibuya meltdown where people get really drunk late at night. But luckily, I'm A-okay. I imagine your manager went. I swear he arrived on the plane, but I haven't seen him in 3 days. Kinda! I think my manager was like, hey, you got work upcoming. I'm like, yeah. But I'm like here and there. I'm like all over the place. One day I'm in Shinjuku, next day I'm all the way in Yokohama. The next day I'm all the way like in Chiba. And then the next day I'm all the way here. I keep going all over the place. And then I think actually the jet lag didn't hit until 1 week in. And then I was like, oh, today's an off day. So that's when it hit. But even then it took a bit. But anyways, the nightlife will come into this. So I thought, why not screw it? Why don't I go see a fortune teller? Now, whether you believe it or not, it's another thing. Here. Archers. 1 sec. I'll keep talking. Why does it fade like that? I think having Ryo Senpai in my ear is really good. But I went to see a fortune teller. Okay, I always like doing tarot card stuff. Never for myself. One day I think I might learn. That's something that has enough passion in it, enough interest that it might take my attention. What did I ask her? What did I ask? Random psycho. It kind of feels like that, honestly. Because, well, that's one thing. I'm getting a bit of a weird feeling because I'll go to places that usually I wasn't alone before, but now I am. So, like, when Battle isn't here, if I go to the ramen... Master always recognizes me, by the way. If anyone who doesn't know what Master is, it is a place that me and Battle go to get ramen. And we kept going there so often that we're just, like, regulars. So he will just go, hi. Hi. Miso ramen, hi. To the point when I show up and he goes, lemon sour. And I'm like, hi, lemon sour, onegaishimasu. Hi. Oisashiburi. Never forgets me. I even styled my hair different this time. And he still still recognized me. I don't know why. I do think he thinks that Battle is dead, yes. I think Battle has to come with me, otherwise he won't remember. So I guess I kind of stand out for better or worse. But he always recognizes me. Always. I don't know, I didn't even say my voice yet. I just walked in. I have an entirely different style, because let's see, the first time we just kept visiting until he recognized me in battle. Then the second time when I came back, he was like, "Oh, Ochi-sama, kita!" So welcome back. It's the prince. So receiving that from a man that has so much craft and ramen, especially. Very happy. Very happy. Ochi-sama. So I guess I look pretty hot. Then this time I go in there. Of course, I'm a bit jet lagged. It's been a week. I'm jet lagged, so my energy is a bit lower. So I'm not immediately able to greet. So I'm like on a delay. So I'm like 5-second delay. So I'm about to say, "Oh, Almasta, oh, Soshi," but he looks at me, lowers the glasses a bit, and then he's like, "Oh, Hisashiburi!" I don't know how. Always remembers me. Always remembers me. So very good. Anyways, that was one day. But anyways, I went to the fortune teller. Quite nice. Through recommendation of many friends. Had to bring out a little bit of the Translate app here and there. But I just tried to speak with as much Japanese as I could. Very good. But I think I asked her. What? Past, present, future readings. So stuff like that. And then, what? I was like, "Excuse me, man, do I have a soulmate?" And then she looked at me and said, essentially, "I don't believe in soulmates, but I do believe in, like, gun compatibility readings for you." And I go, "Okay! Okay!" But that was later. But, funny old thing. I'm in the room with her. She's like, "Okay, take 15 cards." I do it. So this is for the past reading. I haven't told her anything. I haven't told her about nightlife. I've told her minimal information about me. Generally, you do need to tell them some information about you so they can, like, interpret the cards. And if anything, I think I was a bit shy, but I didn't, what's the word? Tell her much at that point. She pulls out the good old tower card. And I'm looking at it, and at first I don't recognize it because it's a different set. And I see the tower card. And for anyone that doesn't know, the tower card is, what? It's like in the Arcana deck, where it's, basically you lose everything, but then you're free of burdens. That's it. So, like, imagine all the foundation you have right now, or anything set for the future, or you're like, "Well, this is what I'm doing in the future." All that goes, bam, all done. So new slate, new burdens, but then you lose everything you have. That type of thing. So, this is for the past reading, and she pulls out the tower card and looks at me, and she's like, "You went through a tower incident recently, didn't you?" And I'm like, "What?" And she just came, she's the type of fortune teller who stares at me. So I think she stared at me for at least, well, I started counting at some point. When I started counting, it went to 37 seconds. So she looks at me. I'm like, "This tower represents your past, but also your present." I'm like, "Really? Thank you." I didn't tell her anything. I didn't say anything at all. So I went, "Oh, okay." Then she went through it a bit. Where's my, where'd I put it? I won't share you all the information, but she put in some pretty good information about it. But I also asked her, I was like, "Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to..." Yeah, I did take notes. It's in my phone. I'll go grab it in a sec. Or I'll have Arches materialize it. But for past, present, and future, I remember one thing for future. She looked at me and was like, "Okay, I have some news for you." I'm like, "Yeah?" She was like, "Okay, because of, it's like fortunate and also unfortunate, you do not have the luxury to take things day by day where other people might have to." And I go, What? So they're kind of fun, and also they give you kind of like a weird guidance or something to follow. And I'm like, "Okay." And she's like, "You may have to, unfortunately and also fortunately, you may have to plan things out for like the future." And she kept re-insisting to me that other people because of their situations, have the fortune of being able to do day by day. They can figure it out. And I'm like, yeah, that would be very good. Because that, honestly, it's what helps. I love that too. Day by day, figure it out. But she was like, you probably will even need to plan for that in the future. So I have future plans, but it's like, even for other things that I care about personally, or like hobbies and goals, that type of thing. So it's kind of like plan for future, but also plan for more than 2 or 3. That type of thing. And also, what was it? She said, oh, let me go grab it in this. Let me go grab it. But very cool fortune teller. Very cool fortune. There were some more warnings that you probably interpret with me, by the way, that I thought were really funny. Because keep in mind, I haven't told her much at this point, by the way. I haven't told her much, if anything. Okay, let me pull up here. 1, 2, 3. I almost read out my password to my phone. Okay. Where did I put it? there's like karaoke songs here. Okay. Aha! Said here, I am a charismatic individual. And then from the cards she was like, okay, there's like 3 women you can rely on. I'm like, that's awesome. And then they also said there's 3 men that you can rely on, very close friends, and that you should poke them more. So I didn't tell her anything. So very interesting. Very archers. Very interesting. I liked it. And of course, when you hear stuff like that, you'll start picking out people in your life and going, who is who? Who are they talking about? It's like if you ask her a compatibility reading. You can go and say, who fits that? For people that have, what? Fantasy brain. Very funny. But let me read through it again. So I was, okay. Well, 3 girls to rely on, but also 3 guys that I can rely on. And also it was said, she was saying that you should ask for their help more, because you usually don't. And I went, now that can apply to anything, but also I heard that and went, ooh. Really? Like pulling out the Goku laugh. Oh, Soul. Okay. Soul desu ka. I kept going, hi, Soul desu ka. I think I gritted my teeth at one point, and then she like giggled and laughed. It was like, it was just that. I am that funny, I guess, in my reaction, especially the face. I go, Soul desu ka. Soul desu ka. Soul desu ka. Soul desu ka. Oh yeah. Because she said that if I don't ask those specific friends for help, I can't accept help from whoever gives it. It has to be from people that I really feel get me the most. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. What was it? I'd be like sacrificing a part of me that I never get to know. So I guess it's like potential, right? So it's nice to reach out to friends. So all that stuff. But that was for what? The past. And it's like looking back from their present, it was kind of like, I think it was more related to, oh yeah, you don't have this luxury that other people have, so you have to do it this way because that will work best for you. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. But then we get to the future, and then the warnings part. We get to the future and warning part. Okay, first warning. She was like, you may lead a man on. I'm like, what? And she looked at me and was like, are you a very charismatic, nice individual, and you just attract people by being you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, by you being nice, you may end up leading someone on by just being nice. And I'm like, I haven't dealt with that since, what, when I was 17? Yeah, when I was like, what? Well, I'm trying to think of a popular period, like 17 to 21 in human years. So for me, it'd be like 1,324, right? But for your human years, we'll say 17 to 21. That was when, especially, I'd be leading people on without even knowing, or I do it because don't lead me, I want to be friend. So I was okay, typical child stuff. But she was like, you gotta be careful. You're gonna lead a man on specifically and point it at the card. And I was like, who? When am the poor? Who am I making suffer? But then she had like 5 warnings, 5 different warnings. She said it came up 5 times. She said, be careful of the nightlife. I haven't told her that I go out at night, by the way. I don't think there's anything entertaining that you can read about it. My eyes are crystal clear. No alcohol influence in the eyes, anything like that. And I look up nice and dressed. Very cool. Yeah, 5 different warnings about the nightlife. And I was like, okay, what does this nightlife mean? Like, I shouldn't be walking around? And I think she was laying out a potential future saying, no, you could get a job at nighttime. And I'm like, a job at nighttime in Japan? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm hearing that. Are you saying I'm gonna become like a host? Then she doesn't elaborate. And is it an evil path for me to become an evil host? She was saying those 5 warnings. She was like, that path is filled with nothing but destruction. She was like, you're gonna hurt yourself and everyone around you. I'm like, I don't want to hurt people. So it was like 5 warnings. But she did say, she's like, regardless, you will have a job during the day, which would be here right now, because in Japan it's during the day. And then also you have a job at night, and maybe 1 in the afternoon, but it'll be like a very tiny job. And I'm like, okay. But to me, that just sounded like I'm gonna become a host. So when I kept hearing that, because the first warning I went, okay, whatever. Maybe she's talking about... I still haven't told her at this point that I just like to walk around late at night. And then, second warning. Then she pulls out another spread. Pick 5 of these cards. 1, 2, 3. And she's like, nightlife again. Nightlife again. Does streaming at night count as working at night? I think it would have, but she was specific that it was in Japan. She was like, oh, you have a great destiny here in Japan, but also you have that great destiny elsewhere, but it's like a different flavor. So if you stay in Japan for the rest of your life, there's something that you will have here that's very nice. But she was big on, she's like, you will have a job during the day. So I guess that would be now. And then a job at night. But with how specific it was. Or maybe if you're cynic, you can be just like, she's just reading me and going, this guy's a playboy. Maybe she was thinking that or something. Because she was asking me, she was like, what is your effect on women? And I'm like, they like me? And she said, well, I think she said it in Japanese. I had to translate it. Essentially, she was saying, maybe they like you a bit too much. And I went, oh, so this guy, so pulling out the Google Translate, and I showed her the phone, and she's like, hi. So that was interesting. And I'm like taking all of these, I'm like, it just makes it seem like I'm going to become an evil host. Or maybe she already thinks I am. Huh. Interesting. I am quite attractive, so maybe it comes off. Maybe she thought you were a host. Okay, well, okay, so I have really well-styled hair. There's one. I wear nice earrings. There's that. I wear rings. There's that. I wear nice tight-fitted clothing that is also layered, too. Sometimes I wear a blazer. It depends on if I want attention or not. If I want attention, I wear a tight-fit blazer with a tight-fit dress shirt, and then I unbutton here up to 3 buttons, so then my chest is out. And then I put on like a necklace that goes here, and then one necklace that's a bit longer that goes beneath it. So kind of it's like a target area for you to look at my chest. But I didn't go that day with it. I just had this awesome trench coat. An awesome trench coat, and then also a... what? A nice dress shirt with it, and then some nice layers on top of it. Hair nice and styled. Earrings, rings. She thought I was a host. Wait, isn't that just saying I'm hot? Anyways. She thought you're a host. I don't know. She said it wasn't a job that I have currently. That's where she got me. That's where she got me. But yeah, she was basically saying, if you walk down that path, be careful. And then she had even more cryptic advice. She said, if you walk down that path, you'll survive, but it's very treacherous. So that's still sounding very like I think she said, she's like, okay, and then if you get into that drop path, you need to be careful of like a man and a woman. I'm like, huh? The woman will try to help you, the man will also try to help you, but they're both deceiving you. So obviously you could be cynic with this, but also it was kind of like, oh, they're not going to pole dancing where I can do that. Yeah, so I don't really understand. I don't really understand. Maybe a home wrecker. I think I home wreck like by existing per se. Never go out on my way to. I think that's disgusting. I home wreck by existing, but I think that's only a problem if someone is immature, I guess. And they would go for me. You gotta just respect what you have already, that type of thing. And if you don't like it, you just leave. That type of thing. But I think, but that's just kind of like everyone. I'm so sexy that to the immature that don't know what they want, it's like, they'll go, come here, Flayon. That type of thing. But I think for anyone that is grown and stuff like that, and they're like in a 5-year marriage, they'll be like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Also, thank you, Cass, again. Thank you for the 20 gifted. So that was nice. Let me see what else the fortune teller said, and then we'll get to the funny. Oh. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, here in the past, she said, unreliable upbringing. I didn't tell her anything, by the way, for this. She said, unreliable upbringing. One path is way too strict. The other person was way too carefree. And then she kept looking at me like, did you have to make money when you were young on your own and rely on yourself? And I'm like, I didn't know. That's why I think I was too shy. I didn't really know what to say. I was like, sort of. But she was put big emphasis on the past. Unreliable upbringing. She said, what was it? I think absolute. What was the word for absolute? She was like, I forgot the Japanese word for absolute, but she was like, absolute unreliable upbringing. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. And then the present here, I said, yeah, she said zetai, yes. Be careful who you trust, her the present reading, especially in the nightlife. Who am I going to be talking to at night? There are two people trying to offer you something, but if you involve yourself with them, it won't be good. But, and then for the future, she did say here, it says that because of the tower event, all right, or how she puts it, now because of the future, there is nothing blocking your way. So you should be clear of problems. Yeah. You'll have a job that takes place in the day or the night. Be careful of the nightlife. What am I doing at night? Should I stop walking around late at night? And I'll walk around late at night and the guy's gonna go, hey man, homework for anyways. Scary. Who knows what that can mean? Of course you can be cynical, but I like to think about it and go, okay. But I love being out at night. I think what? I was trying to hang out with my friends the other day and they were like, okay, we'll need to go out this time because Flayon will still need to take the train home. And I just went and said, I don't care if I don't get the train home. And he said the Uber is going to be expensive. And I just went, who said anything about Uber? And they lowered their glasses and they're like, huh? Because I just like walking around cities late at night. I've been at Yokohama late at night. I've been Shinjuku late at night. It's very, I just talk to people. Go, so ne. And then, of course, I'll bring the app every now and then. But usually I'm just talking to people about their lives and stuff. I'm like, oh, I work as a bartender. Or I work during the day as construction. Or I work during the day as like a teacher, but then I have to commute all the way over here to the rest of Tokyo. And I'm like, okay, well, so ne. Just enjoy learning about people. Yes, very much so. It's always been like that. But I usually just talk with people. But I guess it also translates to that. Here, let me put this. Anyways, on my trips, I think what? Shinry was here already, but Shinry's a little sweetheart, so he was like, I'm gonna let Flayon have his time to like relax. Because for me, it's a nice break. So I'm just doing whatever. I'm just going all over the place. Walking here and there. I will be going to fashion stores. I think, luckily, I only regret buying 1 or 2 things this time. Other than that, I'm very confident and my build is very nice, so that when I go to the fashion store, they're like, oh, try on. I go, 大丈夫ですか? 大丈夫. Like, I'm good. Yeah. Because at this point, I know my body so well that I can see clothes 70% of the time. Yeah, I put 75% of the time here, but we'll say 70. I can see it and go, I don't even need to try it on. I know it'll fit me. And I'm right. There'll only be some times when it doesn't and it's not right, but because it might be deceiving, especially in the chest area, I guess. And you can't say anything about it because the salespeople say too. Okay, I tried on what? I forgot what type of blouse it was. I tried it on right here. There's a little ascot, and I looked at my chest and I was like, oh, ごめんね. I was like, 俺の胸でかいな, and they went, hi. Alright, how did the girls, when I heard, she was like, hi. So I guess it's confirmed, not in my head. So, but it was nice. But then I was just shopping a lot. And I think what? I met up with Shinny at one point and my manager, and Shinny was gonna go home, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. And Shinny was like, huh? I'm gonna go walk around Shibuya. I didn't have any reason to be there, but I just felt like I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah. Just kept walking around, and then I'll listen to like the World Ends With You music and my headphones. Always. I always have it playing. So there's Calling, Long Dream, Oop Arts. So like that's like Out of Place Artifacts, whatever. Because I first learned about Shibuya through The World Ends With You, which first came out on the Nintendo DS. By the way, you should play that if you're in your head a lot, and if you isolate. Very much recommend it. You should play it. It's a life-changing game. You definitely should play it. Headphones late at night? No, I have like earpods in, but they have transparency mode, so I can still hear everything. In fact, I used to walk around with noise canceling on because eventually the stimulus would be a bit much, but then I thought I'm missing the world a lot if I don't hear. So I just put it on transparency mode. And I go, no, I like to hear people around. What's the name of the game? Okay. Damn, I wish I could recommend you like a really cursed game. I recommend playing this game. If you play it on the Switch, play with 2 Joy-Cons, in my opinion. 1 Joy-Con controlling the top character. 1 Joy-Con controlling the player character, and 1 Joy-Con controlling the partner character. The reason why is that The World Ends With You has a very specific gameplay from the original DS where you control 2 different characters at once. One at the top of the screen, one at the bottom. But when they remake it and they port it, they have to simplify the combat a bit, so then your partner usually acts on its own. But the real high of The World Ends With You gameplay comes in the fact that you control both of them, and it's so chaotic. But as you play it, you get more into a rhythm, and then it's really fun. So I think the only way to recreate that if you don't play on the DS version is to play on The World Ends With You on the Switch. I forgot if it's Solar Remix or something. I don't think it's Solar Remix, but 1 Joy-Con, because you can play with another person with you, but then just pretend you're the other person. So 1 Joy-Con controlling the player and 1 playing the second. So there's that. Also, Stay Ahoy, thank you. Thank you. Akamaki Vai, thank you. Spoofies, thank you. Wakamaki Invite 17 month. I hear the calling. The only thing you should hear is the calling on my voice, by the way. Also, Panda Nation, welcome Lucky to my 33rd month. Welcome back, Funny Rudman. You love me. Anyways, so I walk in around Shibuya, and then I go into, well, I'm always usually in, it takes a while, because to go to Shibuya, it takes like, technically an hour. To go to the city in general, it takes like an hour. But it's kind of like whatever. I don't really care. I can go 2 hours out anywhere in Japan as long as there's a train. I don't mind. I do not mind. It's great. So I go there. I go into the Magnet store, and I'm buying clothes there. There's really good clothes. There's really good clothes on a certain floor. I forgot. Very good, but it was so good enough that I have a good friend of mine where they said that they were like, yeah, I went on the floor and it should be a Magnet, and it just all looks like your clothes. And I go, oh my, really now? Really? So I go there and it's nice. I'm buying this nice jacket. I like to draw a picture of it, actually. Very good. And then there's this nice lady there, and that's also where I was like checking out the clothes, and I was like, what did that kind, and pointing at it so I don't actually accidentally harass anyone. And she's like, hi. Very nice, but she was let me see if I can find it. She is a Nichi Sanji fan, actually, and she liked this very specific guy, and I was like, I think I remember him. Let me see. Is it Kagami Hayato? Let me see if I remember that call. Yes! Kagami Hayato. Yeah. There you go. And she really liked him, and I recognized it immediately. And I was like, oh, Niji-san did that. She's like, hi. And I was like, oh, namae wa to baji. And she was like, oh, Kagami Hayato, Niji-san. Oh, so desu ka? And I was like, ore no oshi, something like that. My Japanese was much better that day, but I was essentially saying, I was like, oh, my Niji-sanji oshi is Mayuzumi Kai. And she was like, eh? Mayuyu steru? And I was like, hi, steru. So it was like surviving Japanese for a bit, but it was just simply talking with her about like her favorite oshis and mine. And then she also like what Yami no Shu, Luka Kanashiro, and I was like, oh, so desu ka. Also, Inka Raven, thank you. Long Train 1980. I have to listen to that one. Thank you, Raven. So I think I was talking about for what 20 minutes. I already bought my clothes at that point, but I was like, yeah, we just kept going back and forth and talking about it. She was really surprised, and I knew Mayuzumi Kai graduated now, but she's like, Mayu! And I think at the end I was like, Mayu, Saiko! She's like, hi, Mayu Tensai. Went out, and then I went to another store there, and then, let's see, I get along, I guess, usually generally with, what? The salespeople in general? I think one of my friends said I have, like, the gaijin buff, but in the way people want it. But I naturally, like, exude it. Yeah. Also, I'll be reading super chats at the end. By the way, just, I know I'm gonna miss some. What was it? Oh, yeah. So when I go in there to, like, try on, I go, daijoubu da, nihongo jouzu. I'm like, steady. I'm like, like, benkyoumasu. I'm like, I'm studying, blah, blah, blah. But I can hang in there for a while. But usually I'll pick out clothes and I'll try it on. They go, oh, it looks so nice on you. And of course, maybe they're trying to sell it to me, but I'm like, thank you. But then they'll bring clothes on. And they're like, how about this pants? I'm like, I'm good. But at some point, they'd see like, what? I think that day I was wearing a cinnamon roll shirt. They're like, oh, cinnamon. Because my jacket was covering it. I'm like, oh, cinnamon this. Oh. And then I just start bringing up random Sanrio characters on my phone. I'm like, Chibimaru steru? Chibimaru? And like, who is that? Like that back and forth, and I'd just be talking with the salespeople while they're checking out stuff. I bought quite a bit that day, so I think the conversation went on for like 4 minutes. And then I met this guy that was very passion English. Ryoma, what? Here, what the? I thought you already had moderator. Okay, here, there you go. Hi, Ryoma, can I speak about you? Can I? But I was doing that, and he was doing passion English, and you're passion Japanese, but we had this really weird back and forth where he would stay passion English, but I would stay passion Japanese. It was really good. It was really funny. Really funny. Really good. Nice. But at some point, like he's stemming to himself, so he's like getting the clothing going. He's like, one. I go, ichi. And he blinks and turns out to look at me, then smiles. And he keeps his eye contact on me, and then he brings out the second piece of article of clothing. I bought a lot. It's like lots of smile, and he's like, two. And I go, me. And he started laughing at this point, and then he's like, brings out another one. He's like, three, like that, three. And I go, oh, san. So I'm doing a bunch of poses too, san. And then he starts laughing out loud, and the other customers are laughing, and then he's like, oh, and he starts like, what, he puts it down and he does this. I'm like, oh, yeah, four. He goes four, and I go, yon. And he's like, ah, daisekai. I'm like, ha. So a very funny moment. And then I think around like 6, he started going very up. And he's like, and I was like, Roku, hi, 6. A very good guy. Very good. It was very funny. Very funny. I think that if there wasn't a language barrier completely, we'd probably be very good friends. Yeah, and it happens a lot. I always talk to a lot to the customers. And then let's see. Oh, a girl gave me a gift there too. What was it? She gave me like a little ring gift. Every time I go to places, they usually give me gifts. I don't know why. Like I went in, well, I think it was a Shinjuku store, and I bought clothing at this place. And she was like, "Oh, sumimasen." And it was after I bought it already. She bought over this boxes of accessories, and one was a necklace. She was like, "Present for you." And I'm like, "Honto? So, and I'm like, sent her to say it's good. She's like, present free." I'm like, thank you. So at that place, I got like this little nice, what color was it? Purple ring. Very nice, very nice. I don't know where to wear it though. I could wear it on like the wedding finger, but I'm like, do I need to? I don't think I need to. I'm singling and I'm pringling, so it's like, I don't know. Also, I kind of enjoy making people suffer. My favorite way of enjoying to make people suffer is I wear the tight slim fit blazer outfit. So it's like a good size, but also just because of how nicely tailored it is, my chest like looks like that. And then it's the one where I unbuttoned, it shows my chest, and then I share like the necklaces, and I have earrings on and then rings and everything. That one I won't wear. I make sure especially not to wear a wedding ring. I'm like, oh great, I can walk by someone and they'll be delusional, but they'll be too scared to say anything. Whereas if I want to make them suffer, I could wear like on the wedding ring spot, but that's a different type. So I can go, because sometimes I'll wear a good outfit and I go, I want rings on every finger. I want rings on most fingers. But for this ones, I go, I think I definitely won't wear a ring here. Well, that was good. That lady was very nice. There was a lady and a very nice guy. And then I was like, oh, sayonara, tomodachi. He was like, hi, my friend. Very passionate English, passionate Japanese. I should go say hi to him again. Very, very chill guy. Very good. I think they're always surprised. I was like, I'd be checking out. I'm like, ooh, I noticed something in the corner of my eye. I'm like, I want this tie. And they're like, whoa, suge. I'm like, you know it. I want this tie. I want this ring. I want this necklace. Because they're all quite cheap. They're not that expensive. So, very, 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 very good. So that was that. Here, let me pull this up. But anyways, Mr. Ryoma, are you still there? One of the friends I got to meet was Mr. Ryoma Baronwar, and another friend, but I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask the permission. But I met up with Ryoma when he was there in Japan, and it was very nice. Love that man to death. I think everyone in the world should watch him. I think, what was it? He helped me because I was trying to track down a gunpla in Akihabara. And then what? Of course, trying to like find each other in a train station or anywhere near it can be a bit difficult, especially if it's very crowded. So with Ryoma, I was like, okay, this guy's gonna be dripped out. Because last time I saw him, I was like, Ryoma's dripped out. He's gonna be dripped out again. But it's like a different type of drip. Also, Ryoma just has a very good eye for fashion. And I really like his because he takes like, he'll wear different colors like that. It's like, he doesn't go for safe options. So he puts effort and thought into what he does. So I'm looking for him, but I find Ryoma first. And I'm watching him, I'm like, that's Ryoma, isn't it? And I'm like messaging him, I see you. But of course, Ryoma's chill AF, and this is like, But love him. Me and Ryoma was very nice. We went through like Akihabara looking for stuff, and I'm fighting my people pleaser ass because I'm like, I like Ryoma. I want to spoil him, so I'm like, I keep asking him, and Ryoma's like, Katsudan's my favorite. I'm like, I keep picking it, and I'm like, okay, Katsudan. But Ryoma's like, oh, but I had a lot of Katsudan on here. I'm like, I had to balance probably the people pleasing, but also not the indecisiveness. So eventually I'm like, okay, yakiniku. And we get it. Me and Ryoma are just catching up, talking about a lot of the stuff that we love. It's very good. But then I'm like, I look at the list and I'm like, Ryoma, you okay if I get lemon sour? And he's like, oh, hi. Yeah, he's like, yeah, of course, Flayon. Yeah, of course. I take one. Very good. It wasn't that extensive either. We had to like speak in Japanese entirely to the staff though. So that was fun because when I didn't know something, Ryoma would cover me. Also, thank you to the super chats, guys. Oh, you lucky Imbae. 33rd month. Cool, thank you. You're a menace to society. You're gonna be some random mangaka's inspiration. My friend said I look like they said in person I look like a Sui Ushida? Tokyo Ghoul author and artist character. Biggest compliment I ever got. So if you're watching, thank you. I hope you get a girlfriend soon. Rennie, welcome to Super Chat. Welcome back, Flake. Glad you're having fun in Japan. I hope everything goes smoothly for you here on forward. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm with Ryoma, and Ryoma's watching over me. Cause then I'm looking at it, and I keep looking at the man like, Ryoma, can I get another lemon sour? Are you good with that? And he's like, yeah, Flayon, yeah. I get another one. Then I get a third one, and then Ryoma starts raising his eyebrow, and he's like, I'm like, can I get one more? One more, please. And Ryoma's like, yeah. Also, I kept arguing with Ryoma. I was like, let me pay. And somehow I convinced him, and to the point where I was like, okay, if it gets too expensive, then we both go halfsies. I think Ryoma beat me on that. He beat me on that. I lost to Ryoma there. Sasuga, Ryoma. Ronin Tensai. So when it got to a certain point, I was like, okay, fine, we can go half. But I was like, if it's under this amount, I pay. And Ryoma was like, no. I'm like, I pay. And I start bringing out like my credit card as a threat. I'm like, I pay. Eventually I lost because all the lemon sours add up to the price. But I had like, hi Haka. Haka, I gotta tell you my story. I got a speed running on the story if you want to hear it. I guess, and maybe I'm thinking that we could bring you, Shinri, and Axel there too. We could bring you guys there too. We went halfsies. Yeah, Ryoma got me to do the halfsies, but I kept getting, I essentially got drunk in front of Ryoma, and then Ryoma had to look after me. But like, I don't know, Ryoma, how would you describe me when I'm drunk? I guess I'm just a bit silly. Because lemon sours are not that alcoholic, but I drink them fast and I get many. Because they're yummy. Really, I just drink them for the taste, so they taste like Sprite. So I keep drinking. I'm like, yummy. You're silly. Really? Thank you. Then me and Ryoma check, and then Ryoma's like, okay, my day's pretty planned. We walk around a bit more. But I keep hassling Ryoma. I'm like, no, I need to see you more before you go. I'm like, please make time. Essentially, I'm like trying to take time out of his poor schedule, and I'm like, Ryoma, please, if you can, I want to bring you here. I want to bring you to this place. I want to bring you to the ramen place. He's like, yeah, I'll see if I can find time. And then what? And then another friend, but I didn't go check with them. I'll probably tell the story that they can say, but you can probably infer. We're all hanging out. But on the final day, with me, Ryoma, the other friend, and me, I come in with one of my super powered outfits. They said, Flayon, right now you look like a Love and Deep Space character. And they specifically said Silas because, let's see, I had nice white dress shirt and I had a nice trench coat on top of it. But then I had like these belts around my waist that kind of like put the emphasis. And then I had suspenders right here. And it like put emphasis on my tits. And there's like a thing here. So it's just like very, my tits are out there. So then, and they and Ryoma saw me, they were like, whoa, the fit. But their fits are both great. I think we're all just great in different ways. I think their fits match mine. So it's a nice trench coat, and I had the nice white dress shirt, and with the squeezing on this, with all the harnesses and everything like that. But then, I want to see you can infer who it was. They looked at the belts on my waist, and that went down here, and they were like, why are you wearing that? You got a slutty waist. Why are you wearing that, for other men to grab it? I remember my eyes on funny as hell. The fit was slay. Ryoma, you're a slay. Ryoma, I think my outfits are too safe. I need to wear it. That was very funny. Very funny. I'll tell one day. Let's see. Hello, Flan. I love your stories. Get so excited just hearing about it. Hoping your time. Can I drop kick you on behalf of all the delusional girls that crushing you for not having a ring? No. Well, good thing for some of you guys that have boyfriend. I think people that are single should not come near me, otherwise they'll be delusional. It just happens. Thank you for 14 months. By the way, I spotted you said the classic RPG line in Twilight at the end. Dude, huh? Not that sure right about that. I don't even remember. Did you see Master again? I did, and he recognized me. He recognizes me every time, and he loves me. He really does. Haka, are you still there? But then I also had to see that friend, and I had to see Ryoma off, and I was so sad. Haka! 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 I'm taking a shower while listening to you, yes. You see, guys, he's taking a shower while listening to me. You think your bathrooms are not or something? A shower's a lot more personal. Sorry. Haka prefers me. Sorry, Hakitos. Anyways. Oh, Haka, we gotta go to a, what was it? I went to a fortune teller, Haka. I'll give you the spark notes. The spark notes. I went to a fortune teller. Very sweet. When I pulled up the, when she did past, present, future, for the past section, she pulled out the tower card, which means destruction of everything. And she looked at me and said, this is what you went through very recently, haven't you? And I'm like, oh. So basically destruction of everything, but blank new slate. So she's like trying to read me for depth. And she was also like, you can't take things day by day like others can. Unfortunately, you got to plan for the future more than most people. It's just how it is. But also she was like, that also can be very beneficial. So there's that too. But then the main thing was that she kept warning me about the nightlife, Haka. She kept warning me about the nightlife. Very much so. She kept warning me about it. 5 different warnings about it. 5 different warnings. And then she said, you will have a job during the day and during night. And I'm like, okay, day. And she's like, well, it happened to be your current job. And I'm like, what's the night job? And she just looks at me and doesn't really elaborate. But I'm piecing together information. Because that went 5 different light mining. No more Kabuki. Shut up! That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought, okay, maybe I shouldn't be walking around Kabukicho at like 3 a.m. Maybe I should stop that. But it's kind of a nice eerie feeling. It feels like Silent Hill there. And also I can afford to walk around there. And I still want to see that. I want to go to that old shop with the old man. Where he sells like the very nice alcohol. Very good guy. No more Final Fantasy massages. I can't give that up, dude! The Shinjuku Final Fantasy massage is nice. It's also kind of scary because as my manhood, I have to be... I'm very masculine and my pride is very good. I do not want to moan during a massage. Because I know what right... Shut up, real but don't look. Real look. Okay. Anyways. They massage so good that you have to prevent your voice and go... Look up Final Fantasy VII Cloud Massage. It's like that. It's like that. Just look up Final Fantasy VII Remake Cloud Massage. That's how it was. It's like... It becomes a different type of test. So now it's like relaxing, but also I have to not let any sounds out. Because they are good at what they do. Anyways. Where was I? Oh, Haka. They kept warning me over the nightlife. And I went, okay, I probably shouldn't be walking around at 3 a.m., right? But she put emphasis like, she's like, you lead people on, essentially. I'm paraphrasing. She's like, you lead people on just by your existence. And I'm like, I guess. She's like, well, beware of the nightlife because you will have a job at night and you have to be very careful around that. And to me, I'm hearing that and I'm thinking that sounds like I'm saying I'm gonna be a host. I'm piercing everything together and also bringing Google Translate. That's what it's coming off like. So very, 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 very scary fortune teller. Yeah, I'm gonna lead a man on apparently by just being nice. Interesting. Very. Where would I put it here? Okay. Yeah, it was just like a nice little call out. Oh, I forgot to read the last section of it. Hold on. Oh, chinchillas! Welcome to Monkey 2-Bite 15th month. Miss you a whole bunch. I'm glad it sounds like Japan has been fun. It's nice to hear you yap again. Of course, I like turning any trip for myself. Thank you for 15 months, chinchillas. Thank you so much for always being a fun star in the night. Thank you, Minta Malawu. Thank you. But anyways, that was for Haka. But the last reading I asked, because of course my ass will go. そんなメイクありますか? And she's like, essentially, I don't believe in that, but I can do a compatibility check and like, what type of person will fit you best? What did she put here? Oh, Lord. Does not share the same ethnicity. So I'm like, oh, okay, so they're not like half Elysium, half Xenocunian. I'm like, okay. They said someone very intelligent, independent, and to be someone where love is not their focus, but only once she meets you does she actually start considering it. And she said, in the, like, over this span of time, you will start to understand more about which people you attract. I'm like, or rather, which people I'm attracted to. So very specific on that. She's like, those people are the ones you're most compatible with. So I'm like, it kind of sounds like a nice assertive lady. And I was essentially asking, is she like very assertive? I'm essentially asking, is this girl boss? She's like, no, not really. And she doesn't know what girl boss is, but I'm like essentially asking, is it a very strong woman? She's like, not exactly. Not exactly. I'm like, okay. So what is it? One-chan? Kinda. It's kind of like someone that is sweet that will scold you, but only does it if they can. And also very intelligent. Is that why you keep retweeting it? No, I just keep retweeting it just because. And then also people keep reacting to it, so I'm gonna just keep retweeting it. The more I piss you off, the more I'll retweet it. Anyways, that coincidence aside, yeah, self-assured. So someone with confidence. I was like, reading, I was like, is the fortune telling saying I need someone strong, but not too strong, but strong enough to whip me into shape? And I was like, wait, hazukashii. That's cute actually. That's cute. But I think she was saying that, I was asking, like, what's the nature of this relationship? Is she like the one in control? I was asking, am I submissive here? And she's dominant. And she was like power of control. I forgot what she said. Do I still have it in here on the Google Translate? Let's see if I screenshotted it. Let's just scroll. Her storage is full. Eat my ass. Okay, here. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I need to know. Yeah, I was asking her if I was the bottom. She said no. She said that I would be taking more, like, in the end, I am the top role. It's more of, I'm just very polite. So, like, they can get a reaction out of me. But in the end, it's like, I'm still on top. So I'm analyzing that. I'm like, okay, so I'm like a big dog. So the big dog's like... But in the end, I'm still a big dog, so I will still tackle you. And I have more power over you. It's like if I can, like, pin anyone I want to the wall. I can throw people, I can ragdoll people. So that was my reading of what she was saying. I was like, oh, yes! But that's just a little Nan pride thing. Any guy wants to have power. That type of thing. Yeah, so that was very good. But that was the fortune teller. Thanks, Hako. You got the spark notes. Let's see. It's playing Ace Attorney music, but Ryo Senpai isn't talking. Oh, he took a break. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, and I said, here, pretty much sticking to myself, just going all over, meeting different friends. Very good. And I want to go to Hitokata. I already sped run. I already have a Japanese phone number. I already have a Japanese bank. Apartment stuff already finalized. And then I'm already looking like, I should go pole dancing. Because now I actually can. Before, I didn't really have any opportunities. And I think that was the problem because I'm someone that wants to do a lot of things, but there were no opportunities for me to do that. So now it's like I have convenience for the first time in a long time. So now it's like, oh, I can go anywhere I want and be fine. I don't have to like work to a very specific timing. So I can go pole dancing if I want, and then, but I don't know how I do it again. I'd have to probably ask, but I'm gonna probably sign up for that soon. Where was it? Oh, but I already have Japanese phone number, Japanese bank. I still stay here and see how long I like it. And then, while I'm here, I'd like to study Japanese, because I think that'd be the best way. On my own, I can do it, but unless I have a study partner or anything like that, I think schooling probably is the best way, because you don't want to fail it, you know? Oh, Nono-chan, arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome back, Flay. I've been really lonely about your stream for a month. Aw, oh no. Aw, so ne, so desu ka? Oh. You like me? Oh. Flayon 大好きね。Machina 大好き。本当恥ずかしいな。Machina イケボな。はい。Welcome to Japan. I'm so happy you're in Japan. I'm about to cry. Is this a dream? 夢じゃない. If so, I'm having a really long dream. I'm dreamy. I'm attracted. Thank you, Nono. ありがとうございます。Okay, where was I? But that's good. I also have a little routine. I like doing late night walks. Guess what? Sometimes they're not in the city, so don't worry. I'll do late night walks, walk around, wear my best outfit. I look good. And then I saw the Chainsaw Man movie again, but there's ones of subs, but I went, you know what? It's time to learn. And I just watched it in Japanese, no subs. And at some point at the beginning, I was translating it in my head because I'm like, okay, I generally know what they're saying, or I know like at least 60 to 70% of what they're saying, and then I just put together context clues to get the full image. But I'm like consciously translating, but eventually at some point I stopped thinking and I understand what's being said. I'm not even like consciously translating. I'm like subconsciously translating it. And then after a couple scenes, I look at it and go, wait, I just understood all that. So that was cool. That's the human brain for you. But they were very crowded. I think that was a Shinjuku theater. Very, 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 very crowded. And then, the girls there, and they're lined up and like, Oni-san, Oni-san. They're lined up there. They're lined up there in Shinjuku. And I'm walking past that area and I feel like a prime target. Because there's the old men, but I'm walking by there, but I have my nice little, beautiful, sharp, but innocent doe eyes. And they're like, nah. And I'm thinking, they're seeing me as a target. Like, they're like, we can totally get this guy and get his money. They do it in Akihabara too. Actually, they're the fiendish. Girls are scary. So usually, I think the maids in Akihabara, Ikebukuro, very cute, very nice outfits. I like maid cafes. I would go on my own a lot more often, as long as I can make sure there isn't much of a language barrier, because I don't want them to have to deal with that. I want them just to talk. They can do their job. I don't want them to have to translate the entire time. If they have to translate a bit, sure. But I don't mind maid cafes and stuff like that. All good for me. The more I know, the more I'll just go on my own just for the love of it. Melon soda. Woo! Woo! Nice. And Shinjuku, they're calling out to you. Like, yeah. I'm like, 大丈夫. And they go, 本当? Yeah. Dangerous. 本当? Oni-san. And I'm like clenching my fist. I see how they get people. I'm like, 大丈夫? Nah. お姉さん、ありがとうございます。大丈夫、すみません. But in, I think Akihabara, I don't know why, I felt like getting stuck in a Pokemon trainer battle. I made too long of eye contact without thinking. And they're like, nah. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. It would be rude. I could just walk off and say something. I'm like, okay. And they're like, now, do you know maid cafe? I'm like, hi, shitaru. And like, oh, Nihongo jozu. And I'm like, chotto. So I pretty much speak in Japanese for a good portion of it, and I have to use some English words there. But I spoke in that conversation about like 80%, so that was nice. But of course, I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, I'd love to even stop by one just for myself, a maid cafe. Because really, the main point is if I go to a maid cafe, I just talk with them as is. So I went to one before and we just talked about BL. But see, I had to go through the language barrier, but I talked about BL. I can talk about it in that way. So I guess I'm a different type of customer because I'm not that shy. I'm shy around them, but I can just talk about whatever. I can talk about your little Fujoshi dreams and type of things. Or I'll recognize things on their badges. I'm like, oh, that's from like Amnesia. I'm like, oh, Steru. I'm like, hi. Or I'm like, oh, that one's from, is that, I forgot what it, Given. Oh, Steru. I'm like, hi. So I can like talk about that. So I talk like, I'm like their oomph. I don't go like, hello, maid. Because honestly, by the way, I'm hot. So it's like, if for them, I'm their competition. So good luck. But anyways, they call out to me and I'm like, I need eye contact. Too long. And then it's two of them. And they're like, nah. You know, make they're asking. And then they're like, do you know Concept Cafe? And I'm like, hi, Concept Cafe. Concept Cafe, nani? I'm like asking what theme it is. And they're pulling it up. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that. But I'm not confident. And I'm still jet lagged during that time. I'm like, I'm not confident. Right now, I'm super jet lagged. And the language barrier will be a bit much because when I'm not confident, it's because I'm jet lagged and there's a delay. So like, I'm not going to put them through that. So they're like saying kind of like, I'm sorry, I got to go. And they're like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to get food. Which was true, but it'd be later on. But like, I'm like, sukiyaki desu. And then I'm like, they're like, what at sukiyaki? I'm like, okay, ramen to katsudan. And they're like, honto? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, masuru, hi. So I'm essentially trying to tell them like, I have, let's see, to maintain this good build, I have to have like lots of protein and lots of good calories. I'm like, hi, masuru, suga. That kind of, I'm like, that part is around like, because there are a couple tourists walking by and they're looking at, I'm like, oh. And I know they're glazing me. Suga. I'm like, hi, so. But then, eventually, at some point, I say, I'm like, I gotta go. And they go, mata. Evil, bro. That's evil. They hit me with the pleading eyes, too. Nah. I'm doing the exact tone of the voice, by the way. Exact tone. Honto? I'm like, you won't go, iku? Need to come. One time, onegaishimasu. That exact tone. That exact tone. I'm like, I'm like, don't. I was like, I can't. I gotta go. I'm jet lagged too. I'm like, I'm gonna collapse anyways. It's like, and then I'm walking again, and then they both go, I'm out there. And then eventually, I am strong, so I'm like, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'm like, honto, I'm like, gomen na, and I'm pointing myself, I'm like, ore wa akuma da, gomen na. I'm like, I'm saying I'm evil for walking away. And then they just hit me with the pouting face. Like this. Fuck. Evil, man. That was some mental warfare there. What the? Oh, that's my Tintaman keychain. Speaking of, but if that was some, they were professionals. That was a Shinjuku girl bar host lady level of, what do you call it? You can't see it though. Let's see. Only people pure of heart can see it. If you can't see it, it means you're a pervert. Anyways. Yeah, it was a lot, and yeah, I actually felt bad when I walked away, and they both hit me with a pleading face. And I'm like, oh. So when I went back, and I'm going through Akihabara, I walk on the opposite side of the street because I did not want to see them again because it'd be so awkward. So good. They have Labubus there. I got a Labubu there, so that was nice. I just talk with random people. They're just like you, for real. Are you saying I had that effect on you? Nothing new. Thank you. Anyone else want to admit to it? Thank you, the super chat. Anyways, I was good. And to wrap it up, so this has all been very fun, all very nice stories. And then I'll like stream tomorrow. I have to work around time. Okay, here. A story, which you probably will very much like. And then other ones I'll keep to myself. I'll slowly tell over time. And then we'll have a release. And then we'll read through some super chats. But I got to meet. Wait, do I have? Maybe I should get like a. Do I have the picture on here? It'd be easier with a picture. Let's see. Scroll. Gentlemen desu yo! Okay, save. Let me get like his Twitter while I'm at it. If anyone doesn't know Dentman is, how would you, Sentai hero who cleans your teeth, and he fights against. Here. Bam. Let me pen. Oi. And let me bring this up, and I shall show you a nice image. Thank God OBS can use WebMP. Archers, thank you so much. If you're wondering about the graphics, this is Archers enhanced graphics. So very good. We got to cross boundaries and meet them. And do you like Super Sentai? Yes, I do, but I want to like, kind of, if I could have another month or I didn't stream. Well, number one, I make sure you guys have a lot of stuff before I do it. But then I would just like hermit, and then I would just play a bunch of games and binge a lot of Super Sentai. I think it'll be easier with a friend that really wants to. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Yeah, and I got to meet Dentman. So, there was a local hero festival in Chiba. I think last week. Let me see if I can get the week. Oh, what is it? This? 이와프. Cut. Where is it? I don't know if there's a main site for it. Oh yeah, here. Whoa! And then when the screen changes on this, you can see Dentman in there. There's also Sakana Man. Dentman's my Oshi. Dentman number 1. But it's time to glaze Dentman. Dentman is very attractive in a way that I'd want to be. And I'm attractive. But Dentman is very ikemen, very ikebo. How he carries himself, very attractive. I'm like, when I look at that, I'm like, that's a man's man. That's what how so? So I call out to him. I'm like, Dentman! He's like, hi, Dentman, hi. Because when he speaks in English, his voice is higher. But when he speaks in Japanese, it's, hi, hamega kichikanda. Whoa! I'm like, holy shit! He's got the hero voice and ikebo in one. Hi, hamega kichikanda. Oh, Machina. Whoa! Very ikebo. Okay, hi. Yeah, comes over and hi. Stretching out the hand, I'm like, whoa, so cool. And then I was just like, okay, here. I was like, here, man, look, and I'm showing my name, and he's like, oh, Machina. He immediately hugs me, and I'm like, oh my god, and I hug him too, and I'm like, he was so energetic. I had like 2 of my friends there with me, and they were like, even they said like, you know, you're energetic, Flayon, but I think he was even more energetic than you, and he was very sweet to me. I got a nice keychain from him, and then I got a second plushie. I have 2 Dentman plushies. One he sent, one I got. So now I have 2. But I have the other one, like, back in Elysium. So I need to go, like, have that. I'm going to have 2 here. So very sweet. Very cool. Very attractive. And at some point we were watching, and we were just sitting down with Dentman. And he just, the awesome cape. And a lot of people coming up to watch him. And he's just very sweet. And then, Dentman very sweet. We'll keep it at this. He was like, hey, let me treat you. I'm like, oh, yeah, because me and Dentman talk about that. Let's get food. Let's do it. He's like, let me treat you. I'm thinking, he's like, hi, let me treat you. Like, he's like in that voice. Very ikebo, naturally. How he holds himself, the amount of space he takes up, his body movement, confidence. Very cool. Ikemen, number 1. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, I'm getting out-auraed, but I like it. I'm like, this guy's awesome. Wait, this guy's hot. What? Very gentleman. I'm like, I need to be that. I'm like, damn. The voice, everything. The confidence. The comfortability with oneself. Very cool. And then whenever we had questions, he would take time out to help me and my friends. He'd like, oh, okay, this stall's over here. I'm like, kore? This stall's over here. Very sweet. Very good. And then I think, what was it? He was offering, and then he went to my friends and said, would you like to come too? I'm like, wow. Because there will be a bit of a language barrier, but he was very much working well with it, and I was too. But I was like, oh, this guy's so confident. He's like, he doesn't even know how much my friends, their Japanese proficiency, and he's like, would you like to come? I'm like, oh my, gentlemanly. So very cool. So we all go, he brings us out for food. Very ikemen. Very ikemen. Very attractive. Very model, of course. Very awesome. Dentman's very awesome. And then the entire time he's like showing us around the place, and he's like, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay. And he's like, I'll pay. And I'm like, honto. I'm like, bring it over here. He's like, he just says it very sweetly. He's like, no, don't worry, I pay. I cover this. I'm like, I can't argue with it. And he just took me around Japan. We also got to go to Yokohama, so that was nice. It was very good. He was very sweet, and I kind of felt like, I always felt Dentman was cool, but in a way, I really vibed with him, and I kind of felt like we knew him, like, forever, even. And me and all my friends were like, there's just 2 other, they're like, yeah, it kind of feels like, he just makes you feel that comfortable. And then eventually we met like in this part of the city, and we were lost. And I'm like, I'm messaging Dipman. I'm like, "Katsukute, I'm lost." And then we keep going back and forth. And I'm messaging. I will use hiragana, and then Dipman will use hiragana, so it's easier for me to read sometimes. And I'm like, oh, so sweet, so sweet. And he was like, "Wait right there, I'm coming." I'm like, I'm and very, very cool. Nice firm handshakes too, very cool. But Dintnan would just treat us, and then we would talk with Dintnan. It was just a very good time. I think there was something else. I forgot. Something. Oh, eventually at some point. Oh, here's probably the cutest. I think at some point I was like, I started calling Dintnan Aniki. So like, big bro. And he worked with it. Also, Giant Martinis, thank you for the Makasupa! Thank you! And Sky Ninja, thank you! I started calling him Aniki, because at first I was like, Kyodai maybe, but he really did feel like a big brother to me. Very much so. Very much. I was like calling him Aniki, and then he just go, I go, Aniki! I go, Nani? Kakui, kawaii. Very nice. And then I'm like, Nani sore? And I had to keep pointing out, like, Aniki! I'm like, I'm like, what is it? He's like, Nani? Aniki? Hi. So ne? Aniki? Aniki? Ne? Yeah, eventually at some point I confused him because my bad trait of saying it is neki, which sounds like at some point he thought I was talking about Star Wars, and I was like Anakin, like Anakin, like Anakin. So I was like, oh, Aniki. Oh, so I still mess up with it here and there. Aniki. So I kept doing that. It just felt really natural. It felt really good. He was just leading all of us around. Very sweet. Treated us to a very nice dinner, explaining everything. And it was like, okay, this is something that people have when they're growing up in schools. Here, would you like to have it? And then at some point, what? Because it was just a very crowded place, he waited in the line and he insisted very much so. He's like, you know what? I want you and your friends to go explore the place. And the three of us look at each other like, huh? But we want to spend time with you. But he was like saying it very in a sweet way. He was like, I'll hold the line here, and you guys go explore the place, because you don't know how much, because we all have different times today. Like, Nan's gotta go, my friend's gotta go, one friend is staying, but then even I gotta go later because we had like a nice little, we had the nice hot pot we had to go to. That was nice. We had the hot pot that we took with the newies at. So even I had to go. So it was like very limited time. So he wanted us to see the place. He was like, here, wait in line, then I will contact you. And when it's time. And we went around and looked at him, and he was like, all right, it's time. Very sweet. And then I think, I'm always a pretty big eater. So I finished my ramen. And I'm looking at like, I'm like looking in my wallet to get like coins, but I brought the wrong one. So this one's empty. And then the man looks at me, he's like, would you like some more ramen? Like more noodle? I'm like, and he calls up and, sumimasen. Same. Sumimasen. Oh, men kudasai. Very, sumimasen. Very cool voice. Hi. Very, very cool. I'm not kidding when I'm like, he's like, I think he's literally 11 out of 10. Legit, he's so cool. And I'm like, I can pay, and I'm like, I can go down to the plane. He's like, I got you. And he like pulls out the coin, and I get more noodles, and I'm like, so very good, very sweet. But then I had to head to the hot pot. I want to spend more time with it then. But I was like, mata ne, aniki. Aniki. Very sweet. And then we talked about things that we'd like to do. And so then maybe in the future. I would always like to actually collab with Ditman. We have one in the works, but we're waiting on it. But I would like to do more. He was very cool. It went from like, this is a guy I admire, but also it felt like, this is a guy that I feel like I've known him forever. He's just that comfortable. And also he just made me, I was looking at him like, I need to be that hot. I'm already hot, but I'm like, there's one last jump I have to take, and then at that point I will mog most people in existence. I was like, wait, that's insane. So meeting Detnan was very awesome, very polite, very cool individual. Very cool. Okay. Then lastly, oh yeah, I put. Okay, I had to get Cyber Monday. I need to take advantage of Cyber Monday because I got very I get very time blindness and tunnel vision. So when I left like 3 things. What was it? ASMR microphone. I have to ask her that to be brought or be shipped, and then I didn't bring the computer parts. Even though I like building PCs because it's kind of like Legos, I didn't bring that. And I underestimated the amount of time. And I was like, oh, I actually got to leave early, so I didn't bring that. So I'll just buy a new PC from scratch. Right now, this one is from the manager, so thank you, manager. And then what was it? Oh, and then also, let's see, to my manager. I think moving to Japan would not be possible without my manager. And I think for like pretty much everyone except Axel, she went above and beyond to help with everything. Even made like this cute, nice PowerPoint, like covering every little detail. This is what you would need for banks. This is what you need for credit cards. This is what you need for this. These are trash and recycling days you need to. These are areas you might want to live in. This is what you have to watch out for if you're in. I'm like, oh my god. Because that's the whole big thing. Yeah, Chihuahua Mane, my manager. Also responsible for programming the Halloween Tempest novel. And then Baby Bird Mane is the one that wrote that. So they both, I called it, that's their project. They got others to help, but I'm very firm with it that it was Baby Bird Mane and my manager's project. So Baby Bird Mane and Chihuahua Manager's project. Everyone else did help too, but I'm very like, they were like the big heads. But thank you to my manager. And then just in general, I'm not gonna Flayon. Let's see. Things have been difficult for a while. Whether I show it or not is one thing, but it has been very difficult. But I would like to give a shout out to someone very in particular. Let's see. Well, oh, of course, Altair, Battle, Haka, Mr. Gibby, all very checking on me. How you doing? How you doing? But there's someone very, very checking on me quite often. Not even I was surprised about it, because when I'm going through things, especially when they're stressful, I usually will have to deal with it on my own, or I won't have any choice, and there's not many people you can talk to. So, I'm going through things and dealing with whatever. I live another day, but things can be hard. But I have Mr. Shiki of FSP checking on me a lot. Kind of like the way that you would expect in an anime, even. So I'll be like, I think I'll be bed rotting one day, because the worst days I'll be bed rotting and I'll just be sleeping the entire day, because I was that deeply bothered that I was like, I do not want to be awake right now. I just want to keep sleeping. And the body was tired too. The brain was extremely tired, and the body was tired, and it was like, I couldn't feel it. I didn't really feel like getting up at all. Like the energy is gone. So I'm just like bed rotting. And I'm like, ugh. I check my phone. And then I get a message and like, how are you doing, beautiful? And I'm like, and it's Shiki. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for checking. I appreciate it. And then like 2 days later, hey man, how you doing? And I'm like, okay, that's nice. And then he does it again like 3 days later. Hey bro, how's it hanging? How are you, beautiful? He checked on me on like multiple platforms. Multiple. Whether it be Twitter or like DMs. He kept checking on me constantly. Yeah, what's up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing? Like a lot. So that was very sweet. I think I needed something like that. So Mr. Shiki, I would like to big thank you to that. Because, yeah. But that's all I'll say. That's all there is to say. And that's all there is to say. We all go through things and deal with different things. Different times. I am just taking care of myself. That's all there is to it. And I think this trip has been very helpful towards that. I get lots of time to myself and get to relax. But I'm okay. I will not stream if I'm not. And then I usually let people know. That's how I usually do my thing. But I'd like to thank everyone for checking on me quite often. Very nice. It's very sweet. They are people that you do not want to take for granted. So big thank you to everyone I listed. Thank you very much. They were the most persistent. The power of bonds. Yeah, it's kind of like, I think when anime does power of friendship, I think it's just, it actually is a pretty good theme. It's just some people they don't go in depth with how much like the power of friendship is, right? So it was very sweet to get checked on, especially that much. Because let's see, I guess sometimes I don't accept out, and other times I don't accept it for a good reason. Or they're complex things that not many people can understand. But it's sweet that they would check on me. Shiki and everyone. Mr. Battle, love you. Mr. Terror Bear, love you. I think, oh yeah, also like when I was super stressed, that was with, I think, oh, that was when I was with Altair and Makar. Cause Altair and Battle were like, hey man, how you doing? And I'm like that, like I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. And like, hey man, come on over here. They're like, come on, come fly out. I'm like, you serious? I'm like, I can. I'm looking at like the airplane tickets. I'm like, it might be like 500, and that's not like, if it was only 500 for me to buy a one-way ticket to Japan, but it's 500 also to buy like a ticket to somewhere like anywhere close at all. I'm like, of course that was a lot more expensive. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, 500. I'm like, I'm not sure. And I'm like, and I understand it, and they get it too. But then Altair and Beto were like, no. Yeah, Flayon, come over. I'm like, okay. And then they both were like, you know what? Flayon, me. I forgot who said it first. I think they both were in agreement. Altair and Beto were both like, no, man. You know what? How's this? We'll pay your ticket. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, man. I can do it. Like, no. Like, please let it put it on us. I'm like, it's only gonna be like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, no, they're just come on. They're like, come on over. That was like early, I think, in August, around then, something like that. Yeah. It was very, very difficult around then. Very, very difficult. So that was sweet, because when you're like in a really bad mood, it will like, those things normally won't work on you, that type of thing. But they kept insisting on me coming, and then they kept like, hey man, how you doing? And I was like, I'm doing okay. And then like, it was very sweet. Beto would check on me, because I'd get like a lot of nightmares and stuff. And Beto would be like, hey man, you good? I'm like, yeah. I'm good. And he's like, you're talking in your sleep. I'm like, oh shit. And when I have nightmares, they're all very specific nightmares. They're like, I think, and talking to a couple of friends, and they're like, you have a stress nightmares, don't you? So whatever I'm stressed about or deeply hurts me, I get like very specific nightmares. So it's like I relive it over and over. Before, I used to get nightmares where it's like it's something I'd be worried about becoming in the future, and then like, oh, I'm dealing with some apocalyptic dream. When I get stress nightmares, it's like literally the exact same thing but happening in a different context. So like, you're like, hey, how you doing? And he's like, you're groaning a lot in your sleep, because for a good portion of the time I did not feel safe awake or asleep, to the point I got out like I got like 2 or 3 dream catchers, and I was like, please. I brought out the prayers. I was like, let me be safe in my dream, please. No more. I can handle other nightmares, but I was like, not these type ones. No. But it was very sweet, because like I dealing with it, and then when I'd wake and go it was like that type of nightmare, and I wake up like that, and Beto, are you good? And then you check on me, and I was like, that was very calming. So a big thank you to Beto and Altair. A big thank you to them. Big thank you. Very nice. Gibby also goes out of his way. He's like, hey, Flayon, how you doing? I'm like, huh? And then Gibby has that way where you just open up to him. So I'm like, I'm just stressed a bit here and there. I mean, that's the thing. I never told anyone specifically. Like I don't ever tell people specifically anything I'm dealing with, because things I deal with, it could just be like out of nowhere, stuff like that. But they don't know anything, but they were still giving like such sweetness to me. So that was very nice of them. Very nice. All they knew is like, he's really stressed, and they never poked. I never had to speak about anything. And that was good. That was good. There are many things. For me, I call it being stretched too thin in multiple areas. We'll just call it like that. So I just needed a break, but it was difficult to have a break, because I was like, wait, I gotta go to Japan soon. So very nice. Yeah, very much what friends are for. So very much thank you to all of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They poke me like, Flayon, you ready to play games? You ready to play games? I'm like, yeah, I'll play games. Yeah, I'll play games. They keep poking me. Very nice. I have a couple other friends keep poking me. We all play like what? Marvel Rivals, and then like Battlefield 6, and then like Night Rain, and then Peak. So very nice, very nice. It was a very good time. Very good, very good. I think I really appreciate it because I still keep to myself, but all they know is, oh, they're not in the best mood. Well, let's cheer them up a bit, and that's good. That's good. Nice, nice. So big thank you to them, and thank you everyone for your patience and understanding. I think in those moments, all I need are very nice and love. You never know what anyone's going through. Yourself, myself, wait, yourself, myself. I got the correct thing now. So it's nice, and the only thing, I don't need any more other stuff like piled on top of it, so things can come at a very bad time. It's just how it goes. So I'm just resting up and taking care of myself. That's pretty much all there is to it. And I'm taking care, looking around, and then hanging with friends. So it's very nice, and also the trip was very nice. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I shall keep taking care of myself. So very good. And then before we read in a sec, Luna, cat, look. Oh yeah, it's only putting your names now, right? Poor things. Welcome, Lucky Invite, 32nd month. Space Ahoy, thank you for 5 gifted. And then Try Me Toonies, thank you for the Mecha Super again. Dentama! Hamigaki Chikanda. How exciting, Flayon. Congrats on moving to Japan. Missed you lots. As long as I can make something out of Japan here, I'll be here for a bit. If I go like, I lived it out, I'm fine. Sure, sure. And then I go wherever I feel is right. Okay, but let's see. Is this the right schedule? Yeah, here. Click, 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 click. Try to make it. It's a bit busy, but it's really not that. It seems busy, but it's not that busy because I'm trying to keep it. Like, we're about to hit the 2-hour mark. I'm trying to keep it below 2 hours. 2 hours below, and then let's see. So, remember, I like to do tomorrow. If not, I may move it to Sunday. Also, all these times will still be in EST PST just for the sake of it. I'm still keeping it the same. I think if I change it to and go like, all right, these are all JP times now, it could work, but also I'll get confused myself. So it's still all the same thing. It's still the same time, still the same regular time zones. Not final to post it on Twitter schedule. That goes for times and choice of game. Because sometimes I'm waiting on perms for a game. Sometimes I'm not. Here's what I'm really excited for. I got this actually. I asked for this before I went to Japan, but I was like, you know what? Let me rest and focus on the trip. Look! I haven't played Batman Arkham Asylum since the Xbox 360 days when I played the Left 4 Dead 2 demo with my sister over and over. For this one, I have to track it down. For the hand cam model kit, it's in Japan, but I have to track it down. But at least I can just walk up and buy it somewhere. But I'm gonna be tracking it down. So on the day of, I shall get that. That'll be funny. And then if not, something else you can do. There's other stuff I want to do, like a cooking hand cam, but I like to practice a bit just to make sure. But then, what's over here? What's over here? But Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm very excited. And hopefully, I want to see some of the girls in live play it. I think, if she was still here, I wanted to see Amelia Senpai play it. I don't know why. I don't know. Her or Bebo. I don't know why. So them playing games like Batman Arkham Asylum, like, the very peak. Let's see. Bebo played it. Yes! She did? Oh, wait, did she see the perms? I'm the one who asked for it. Reichi from Splendid Reichi? Yeah, Reichi, the legendary Yutaite. She did? Yes! Okay, good. I'll be watching. Because I asked for it like the week before I left, and I was like, I want to play this. It's Halloween 2 the Joker. Because I asked for the whole Arkham collection. When the first time I asked it, it didn't go anywhere. And I put it in like 3 times. I put in a paragraph. I'm like, this would be a very good game to play. And I'm like, and then at some point I got desperate, so I put in them all separate. I was like, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Returned, like 1, 2, 3, and then I tried one more time and I put the collection, and then it went through. Thank you, Activision and everyone else at Rocksteady. I forgot who the publisher was. Also, Terry, thank you. Welcome, lucky invite 33rd month. I'm glad more people should play Arkham Asylum. And now you give me something new to watch. Can I actually, let me pull up her. I want to watch that. Got it! Alright, pin it. Thanks. Thank you for telling me. Anyways. And I'll read some super chats at the very end. Ina! Welcome, lucky invite 10th month. My boyfriend knows I watch you and he won't stop watching your streams. Oh, I tend to have that effect on guys. He calls it his research. Yeah, is he researching this? Like this? This? Probably the hips area, right? Yeah. Or that? I can understand it. Yeah, see? Your research. I understand. I have an effect on anyone of any gender, but the effect I have on men is unparalleled. They just have to accept it, you know? Anyways, as I was saying, so, back at the schedule. Also, come below, you don't need to be on top. Let's see. So, membership, I like to do. You probably would just chill. If I had the ASMR mic, I would just chill and do that, but we shall see. If I can't fit it in, I probably will move it to Sunday. Then Kirby Air Riders with Altair and Gibby. Then Wednesday, I like to try to draw at least some of my outfits. We'll see. Full bodies are hard. And then we have Ollie's anniversary. We're at Ollie times. So one will be, for me, it'll be the same day. But for people in EST, PST, and other time zones, it will be like 2 different days. But Among Us, and then Ollie's quiz show. And then, because that will be later, I can do the Batman. Yes! Then, the hand cam, if I can't do it. Then, Love Advice collab with Reichi. Legendary Utaite. Utaite. Yo, Utaite. You know what? Reichi, if you're watching this, I can say whatever I want, by the way. Utaite, Utaite. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, wait. Don't. Oh, her monitoring cover's right there. That one's dangerous. Bear. Bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Legendary Vocaloid singer. Very cool. Go check her out. Go check her out. Anyways. Love Advice collab. I don't know how... I looked at that and I was like... And talked to her. I was like... How... Asking me for love advice? She's like, yeah. I think she'll have something set up where you send in your entries for it. And you can ask, I guess. I think I talked to her. I was like, I never did it on my own because I was just like, how do I know people are going to send me honest entries and not ones that are like completely biased? Yeah, and it's them who ruined everything for me, actually. Because when I tell or ask for advice, I always try to keep it very neutral. Because I feel bad if someone believes in me if it isn't the truth. So I will even list like, yeah, and I screwed up here and there. Like, I list my screw-ups just so they have the full picture. But I'm like, I get it. You know, I also understand if someone doesn't and unconsciously does it. So on my own, I was like, I don't know if I'll do a love advice stream. I don't know about that. But she's like, okay, how about collab? I'm like, okay, so then we can share the burden. So you can send your love advice and I'll just tell all of you to break up. Or I might call you out. It depends. If you send in an entry and it's like dripping in ego, I'll call you out of it. I'll go. I'm good at that. I can psychoanalyze people and tear them apart. So there's that. I won't do that. I won't. I can though. But I can. I'll push you in a lighter direction. How's that? I don't know about Richie though. She might go off on your ass. Then yeah, Sunday I'm not sure. I was thinking probably Street Fighter. I also forgot my leverless controller, but I can probably buy one somewhere. But look, I bought the leverless box and I was like, oh, thank God I brought my leverless controller that Capcom gave me. And then I look in the box and it's a bunch of clothes. I'm like, the clothes are good though. The clothes are definitely good. So I guess it was a trade-off. But if I do that for Street Fighter, I might do the controller. But that's fine. I think doing his controls are like that. But we'll see. I think I may be too busy, so I may move the membership to... on Sunday, EST, PST. And these times should be correct. It's pretty much the same time zone usually that I stream in general. For me, it still works because, what's the word? Oh. I get to stream in the morning, but then I have the full day. Actually, I kind of find it easier, actually. Because, kind of like if you need to have a stream and have something ready, let's say you want to go to bed at night, you're like, oh, wait. But then if I wake up, I'll be so tired and I won't have anything ready. Whereas if you have the whole day, you have the whole day to prep, so you might get a bit lazy. But I think morning streams force me to have everything prepped in a way because I have to deal with my sleepy self. So it's nice in a way. And it also makes me go to sleep early. Who else should play Arkham Asylum? Gerard. Where is he? Where's the end? Play Batman Arkham Asylum. We have permission to. Okay, let's see. Batman Steam Arkham Asylum. What? It's only $4 right now? Here. 80% off. I think when I got it, I got a good price though. Yes. Yes. Oh. Play Batman. Gerard, why are you instantly replying to me, you whip dog? Nice, Gerard. Yes, he knows how to listen to his superiors. Very good, very good. I see the structure of power is still the same here. That's nice. Some things never change. For him, and also, neither for you. Bark! Okay, someone just did. Anyways, let me read through this. Kyo! Oh my god, it really has, like, only put your names. Kyo, welcome to Monkey and bye, thank you! Kanapi, pilot in Japan, no way, welcome back. With the, are you gonna eat me? the yum face. Oh my god, scary. Thank you for 33 months. I am in Japan for probably, who knows how long, a decent quite a while. We'll see. I go things as they go. We shall see. But definitely, if I'm going to be living here, it'll be for a while. It'll be very nice. It'll be very, 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 very nice. I think this is good. I might move this to this day. I don't mind having membership on your Monday. I don't mind. Let me double check it. Today's Saturday. So maybe your Sunday. So maybe I have to move these back a bit. Let me double check. I'm confused. It'd be my Monday. But your Sunday. Oh wait, no, I can do membership then. Okay. Oh yeah, I can do this then. Okay, good. Okay, so this is still the same. Still the same. Still EST, PST. I just keep it the same no matter where I am. So, only I have to deal with translating it to time zones. If you're used to it, then you just stick to this. You stick to this. Okay? 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 Cool. And then last but not least, we have a... There's a picture here, anyway? Membership voice pack. That I should... If it's Sunday... I might release it tomorrow then, since it'll be the last day. It will be for Maki G Bite. I think 2 tiers are ready to go because I want to revamp the membership. The $10 tier, for what that is, I cannot afford to reply to everyone and their mom, and also it can spiral into something else. I can't deal with that, nor do I have the mental fortitude. That's the most important part. I don't have the mental fortitude to deal with that. Someone paid $5 million and a therapist wouldn't have mental fortitude, and that's just for like basic things. So they'll be turning back into voice packs, which is my preference for it. But now I have found a good team to work with, and a few script writers I can rotate with, and then a very nice mixer. So then I can focus on other stuff. So that would be good. Very, very, very good. So now you got a nice flow for that now. Because before, when you're trying to figure out things, you have to find who you can do it. But now I got a decent-ish team, so they can do that. So that will be for membership, $10 tier. And then drawings probably will be moved down to the $50 tier, but they will be doodle sketches only. They never were commissions in the first place, so I understand I may get some details wrong. If I'm running on like a tight budget, unless it's a very like glaring detail, it's like a gift, it's not a commission. If it was a commission, we can treat it that way, but it will be a gift. So like I can't afford to go back to everyone's specific doodle and go, okay, I gotta fix this, I gotta fix this, I gotta fix this, I gotta fix this. Like if it was like, if I got the skin color wrong, right? But these would all be doodles and sketches. That's just how it is. I cannot treat it like a commission. I'm a hobbyist artist at best that can draw for people that I really care about. I'm not like, I can't lock in and do that. That's not my thing. They never been commissions. So, it will be available for that in the future, but it will be like simple doodles and sketches, and I'll like, maybe write your name or something, or I'll draw my name. And then the current Machina tier, probably, there you can get like a voice message and stuff like that. And then you can get colored ones there, but only there. And I'll probably move it around a bit, and then probably some other what do you call it, other addition to it. I'd like it, but we'll see. Those ones I'm not sure, but I can at least do the first two. Some membership back to voice pack, and then there might be one middle tier for specific videos. We'll see if I can get certain equipment back, then we'll do it. But those two are kind of set in stone, but they shall be moved out over time. And then, let's see, in the future, I like to do membership covers. There's one cover I'm going to be releasing. I don't know when. It's technically a cover you only release at a certain time, but it's always dodging it. I may just release it whenever, but I had to go and re-record it. So, but I kind of like the differences. I will release one of them, the old mix, I will release on membership, and then the new mix, I will release public. So that will be interesting. They're pretty much done. So I have to decide whether I release it at a time it usually would come out, or I just go, I'm tired, and I just release it then. So that will be good. But when that comes out, there'll be 2 covers maybe like that, where if there's an old mix, I will release it on membership. And they have different vibes. Definitely different time of singing too. So that. But at the very least, membership this month. Not written by me, but I did add some to it. There is it's like a mixture of writing, but I would mainly put it to the scriptwriter themselves, and you shall see them when I put it out. Also has art associated with it. If possible, I would like for every voice pack to have art to go along with it. Can't guarantee it, right? But would like that. In that case, I may have to move it up if there's that many things offered, but it may be moved up just a bit more. So, there's that. I could probably make it in a video, but I'm tired, so I'd probably have to ask someone to put it in the video and put subtitles. But that one is, I think, 30 minutes? 30 minutes? It's nice and chill. It's nice and chill. It's like a good mixture. And has art ready to go. So, very good. We'll see with art. It can be very particular because there's a lot that goes into the process. Even if you're like, oh, I've been in the shoes before of a company. Like, I know how it goes. You don't know how it goes. You don't know. You do not know how it goes. You did not know how it goes. Like 2 covers I have already done. Everything on my end is done already except for one thing. But other than that, it's already done. That's just how it goes with the background. There's so many like different things you have to go through. You have to wait for things. You have to wait for things to pass it. Yeah. There's a lot of people like that in the company too. They have things ready to go, but you have to find the right time, or you have to get permission to release it at this time, or you get a contract. It's very complex. So I'm very grateful now that I can find people that I can work with to make scripts work. And then also voice packs, and then also possibly art. We shall see. Also, I'd be paying it out of my paychecks. I had to find Not $1 million ones. So there's that. And there. In a perfect world, I would just draw for each one, but we're not quite there yet. And I'm a very hobbyist artist. I draw for my friends mostly, and myself, so... Yeah, so we'll get it out here and there. If I can't do it, I will let you know, and that's just all there is to it. Right? At times and time of day, I center out certain events. That can also be a factor, but also just generally with any type of company or business thing, there's a middleman, like for example, my manager, and there's many different departments of a company where they have to check something, right? So, like, let's say I put Goku on my stream. Even putting Goku on my stream would require a check from like different departments. And then you have to wait for that person to get back to you. And then maybe if it's a specific question, that person will have to ask someone in that same department up here. And then they have to wait like 5 days to get back from them. And then they have to get back to my manager, who then can only get back to me when it's working days. And the manager tells it to me. And then I say, oh, okay, manager, that's perfect. But then there's one thing here that might need to get changed. And then the manager's like, okay. Then they go tell the original person. Then that takes like 10 days. And that... It's like there's so much stuff. Sometimes if you really want something to release, you have to plan like way ahead of time. And also the main important part is one can risk it, but I don't know. I think maybe because of all the lewd games I played, I am actually very careful, because if I go about that wrong, it could reflect upon everybody, and especially my manager and my gym mates. So yeah. So I'm very persuasive. So when I go to get like trouble days, I take my time very much and go, I'm like, I look at every angle, I'm making sure I'm like, okay, this won't do this, this won't do this, this won't fall back on this, right? This won't inconvenience my manager, right? This won't inconvenience blah, 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 blah. And sometimes games like that, you won't be able to play anymore. But if it's not able to play anymore just because, that's perfectly fine. That's what we aim for. We don't aim for like, oh my God, this bad thing happened. Luckily, I'm very smart, so that's never happened. So, genius. But we'll see. If I can get art, we can. I think for scripts, right now we're good, and I got a nice mixer. So nice. If I can mix it myself, I will, but on times and days when I'm really busy, such as moving, I actually was trying to mix it, the script before I left, but I was too stressed, and I hit up my hoop. I was like, brother, I need your help. And he's like, yeah? I'm like, can you mix this for me? And he's like, yeah, I can do that. I'm like, ah. So nice. And who never knows? Also, I got what? Hello, Seal. Welcome back. Hearing your stories is very nice. I'm glad you got time to breathe. I would like more time. I love it. I got into games because of you while on break. I did prod for finals. Good job. Good job. I'm pleased to see you again. Of course you are. Of course you are. It's 1 year of Rune. It's so, suge. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. You did a very good job. Good job. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Nectarines. Hey, never seen your name before. Welcome back, Flay. I'm happy you've been doing well since you arrived in Japan. Hope you can make a lot of happy memories there when you're... Yes! I think that is essential. Official. Just going to places, even if it has to be by myself. Even if I'm like out of my comfort zone. Doing more stuff for myself is nice. Thank you. I'm glad you could get back into old hobbies. Little Angel Zombie. Nice. Is that the girl from Space Patrol, Luluko? Similar design. The Gyaru girl. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Maki and Bite. Clark Haku, thank you. Welcome back, Maki. Congrats on the move to Japan. I miss you very much. You're the highlight of my day. I'm the highlight of many people's days. It comes with the fact that I'm sexy. Thank you. Melly Sons, welcome to Maki T-Bite 20th month. Bedtime for me. Sleep well, okay? Good to have you back. Where are the nightlights? I'm not gonna become a host. Look, some people may be projecting that onto me because you want that real bad for me. I get it. I'm hot. But I'm not... I can't do that type of job. Also, number one, it'd be dangerous for me. I wouldn't be lying doing that job, too. I would not be lying. So if I'm like, you're my friend, I mean it. I mean it, but then I'll blow up in my face. I can be naive. It's over. No. I'm like a sexy guy that has to be like your airport crush. I cause you to call out and spiral just for my near existence, okay? Nice. Nice. Okay, what's this? Normal more, thank you. Thank you. Possum opossum. Possum opossum. Let me see if I can go through some of these. Scroll, 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 scroll. La 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 la. Thank you for the warm welcome back. Thank you for all the super chats, by the way. Okay, okay. Here, I'm gonna read through some of them. Okay, I missed a couple. Alright, this one now. Welcome, Lucky to 14th month. Welcome back, Flea. Hope you enjoyed your break. I missed you, but I'm happy you're here and doing well. Thank you. Riftwist, thank you for the gifted. Young KD, welcome back, Pilot. You want me. I will admit I miss having you around. Your boyfriend does too. Hope you eat lots of yummy food on your break. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clark Haku, thank you for being gifted. Lynn, thank you, Faceplant Cat. I love when cats sleep on their face. It's so funny, but I worry for them. Tired Wither, thank you. Thank you. Our Reverie, thank you. Damia, welcome to Lucky 2 White 3rd month. Welcome back, Mr. Play. I missed your voice, Loki. Yeah. No problem. Let's see. Oh, Vixie. Welcome to Lucky 2 White 6th month. Welcome back, Maki. Hope you had a fun break and made sure to stay warm in this winter weather. Oh, well, of course. I'm Mr. Layers. And then I get even hotter when I take the layers off. Because then what? I always love wearing the harnesses because it puts emphasis on the... Damn. Jesus. Oh my god. Anyways. Hichi, welcome to 5 gift. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Chosen Keeper, welcome. Welcome to Lucky Invite 21st month. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sky Engine. Thank you. Welcome back. Hope you had a nice break. Thank you. Pancake. Thank you. Pancake the Oreo. Hungry. Rice Krispies. Welcome back, Play. Hope you had a nice break. It's not like I missed you or anything. Guys, it's okay, man. It's alright. It's alright to have a crush, alright? I mean, I'm like... I like have cooties. I get it. I just give it by existing, okay? It's alright. It's alright, man. It's like I have a crush on the needy streamer girl. Ame-chan. Yeah, it's alright, Katie. It's alright, guys. It's alright. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. Thank you! Bow Bow! Welcome to Lucky Chibite 32nd month. Welcome back, Flay. Thank you! I need to stretch up a bit. Oh, I'm listening to Rio Senpai still in the background. He's like on an Allegro cross-examination. Ablin, thank you. Fairy Kitten, thank you. Zemix, thank you. Cass, thank you. Mint Kato, thank you. Pipski, thank you. Lynn, thank you. School start again in 2 days. Good luck, okay? 1 day school will be the least of your concerns. If I can say one thing, the normies are right. Go to school and take a degree for a job that pays well. Just so you have something, it will be maybe you might be soul crushing. Do it. Do it. Do it. The normies are right. Don't pressure. Think about it as assurance to the future. Less, I gotta figure myself out, more of, I want money in the future. And then you can find time to weave stuff in. Basically, take their pressure and then repower it and reconstructure it so it's power for you. And less like, what do I do? More like, I don't know what I'll do, but in the meantime, while I'm figuring out what I want to do and doing hobbies, I'm gonna get this job that can make money that I wouldn't mind doing. Like that. And then there's also hobbies, but depending on how you are, I wouldn't mix them too much. Some people can, I can to a degree, but not all the time. Jojo, welcome. Himawari, thank you! Kohaku. Envy Mizuhashi, long time no see, man. Congrats on the move. Thank you, Mizuhashi. Thank you, thank you. Fight my Hakumen. See, I kind of want to play BlazBlue on Sunday. Next Sunday. Mimomo! Arigatou gozaimasu! Have a good stay. Hi, Mimomo! Hentai janai na! Hi, janai! Day, welcome to Maki Invite 8th month. Noodle Joshi. I think I'm gonna be sick. I missed you, dude. Oh, I have that effect on people. I think I forgot what your voice sounded like. Miss you so much. Thank you. Of course you will, and you will for the rest of your life. Quark, thank you. Rain, thank you again. May, thank you. Liliac, thank you. Dizzy, thank you. Dashidu, thank you. Hajime, thank you. Chalk Warrior, thank you. Bold Impact, thank you. Virtue, thank you. Amagiri-chan, arigatou gozaimasu. Nitse Noven. Oh, you're the person that likes me in Doppio and can't pick, so you want both of our chests in your face. Yep. Thank you, Maki Invite, Maki G-Bite 4th month. Boo 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 boo. Okay, Maki Invite 11th month. Ooh. Ooh. Hi. Too many villains. I wonder who that is. You like me. Welcome back, boss. I'm employed ×2. That's good. Money good. The more you focus on yourself, the greater foundation, and then you can come watch me with no stress. Quickism, thank you. Scarlet Moop, thank you. Casey, Spacey Lump Princess, thank you. May, thank you. Lumi, thank you. Baba, thank you. Ashley, thank you. Animation, thank you. I think I caught up now. There's a bit more. Okay, here, let me see. I can scroll up and read your reactions. If I don't see Flayon is handsome in the chat when I scroll back, everyone's gonna get banned. We're doomed. What are they talking about? Don't call them out like that. Do I call you guys out? Do I? 20 kake. Alright, I was stemming from Yo Senpai's voice. Okay. I think I missed. I'll have to read the VOD then. What's this? What's this? Hold on. Let me read these real quick. And I can't read almost every one of them, but I'll try my best. Oi! It's hiding someone's... Okay. If I unpin this, I can see it. Okay, Anton! Welcome, lucky invite 16th month. Hearing your voice again just reminded me it actually heals me after a busy week. Welcome back, Play. Missed you. Ablin, thank you for this super chat. I've been smiling real big the whole time. I know, that's what I would do if I talked to an attractive guy, too. I'd understand. Especially like me. Keep your cooties away from me. What the F? You already caught it and you're like stage 5. Come on. Horton, thank you. Psst, thank you for 5 gifted. Angel Biter. Tinchi. No host play. Yeah, everyone knows what you want. Hearing all your stories is super fun. I'm glad. Looking lucky achieved by 28th month. Some of you had no shame. Ay. Thank you. Real talk, I didn't miss your streams last month. Very excited to have you back. Looking for them. Thank you. We're drawing on Sunday? Maybe. Villain Guild. Me? Bro, marry yourself already. No. I can't ragdoll myself. If I get married, I want to be able to ragdoll the person. There's no point. How else am I going to exert my power over people? That's the whole point. Don't you understand how small my ego is? Is that love? I think I'm a bit of a bully, and then if I get married, I like it because it's not... Okay, there's 2 things. 1, you get to be mine. Number 2, it's like you're mine on legal paper, and I'm also yours. But I just focus on the fact that you're mine. So I'm yours, but it's like, in marriage, you get to be mine. Very big part of that. And then number 2, I get to be a bully, and I get to get away with it. So, I can ragdoll you, or I can like pick you up anytime I want. So that's nice. That's nice too. And I can get free bear hugs whenever I want. Yippee! So that's my diagnosis. But I'm like a bully, not a B-U-L-L-Y. I'm a B-O-O-L-I. Yes. But also it's for my ego, so I can exert power and feel nice about myself. Nice! Yes, okay. Barry, Prince, thank you for the 5 gifted. Why is everyone's names back here? Is it because I didn't stream in a bit? A Boolean? Yeah? 3 years about talking about wanting to get married. What are you trying to say, dude? What did someone call me? A friend called me. She said I'm like the counselor from Oregairu. The 30-year-old woman who is not married yet. Damn. Oh, well, I'm hot. She's hot. Also, hi again, Mr. Pilot. My brother Zane said, Mr. Fly, I hope you had a good break. I started playing Strive because I'm gonna break you in 2, Zane. I will destroy you in Strive and make you cry. I believe in him, okay? Thank you. Tell your brother to watch out. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Archers. We love cloaking tech. We love cloaking tech. Thank you, Archers. Okay, wait, where is it? Boom. A little stretching, then we end. Nice little 2.5-hour stream. Good. I want to keep it 2 hours, but I think we got through everything on the list. I would say that. Yeah, I would say we got through everything on the list. There's more stuff, but over time, you know? Okay. Where am I? A little stretch. And my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful body. And then hopefully Gerard will play Batman Arkham Asylum. Oh, this is like a... Is this a female gaze shot? No, it's gotta be like this, right? Huh, solne. Someone taught me about male gaze, but I can't remember. This is gender gaze. Interesting. Bro, ill. What universe are you living in? You want me. Everyone on this planet wants me. It's just how it is. Okay. Check yourself. Check yourself. Collarbones. Doctor, sedate them. Maybe I should go to the gym today. Or I could walk around forever. Welcome back. I admit I missed you. Oh, is this your Dene side? I hope you're doing well. During my break, I went through surgery, and you knew being with me helped. Surgery, huh? I always hate the fact when you wake up right after and it feels like you just got hit like with a truck, right? I feel you. Congratulations. I hope you recover well. Thank you, tsundere. Thank you. Any more tsunderes you need to know about? Thank you. Nocturnity. It's really nice to see you back, Flayon. You're low-key evil. What? Name one evil thing I've done. I even know, actually, you're just evil with it. I won't save it. I'm not. I'm a normal streamer. Go to my TV tropes. It said that I'm nice and kind with my chat. And TV tropes is very big on not having incorrect information. So, it said I'm very nice. I'm very sweet. Isn't that what Machina X Flayon is known for? I'm known for being so sweet. Not nice to spread lies, guys. You need TV tropes to get an update. You'll have to go through like 10 editors. They're gonna change it if you don't update it right. And then they will put it on like, your mileage may vary if it's not correct. Okay. I'll send you off now. Okay? Thanks for watching. Thank you. And I'm gonna go hang out. I'll not stay up late at night, me. It's fine. I like talking to people. I like talking to people. It was good. It's good. Maybe not 2 a.m. anymore, though. You got a warning. I think the warning is more about don't... It really seemed like don't become... Don't work in the bars is what it seemed like. Careful of the nightlife. I didn't... That's a funny part. I didn't even tell her. Maybe she was just making inferences. I'll see if I can get the others to go. Okay. Oh, here, link at this. Dude, I should make like a clip notes on my own stream. Let's see. We have a new ending screen, but I don't know how to put words on there. Maybe if someone makes it. I suck at graphic design. I need to put like play bye bye on there or ending. Maybe I'll try to ask a friend. Let's see. The artist is Sakai Eddie. I need to add this to the. Oh, okay. New ending. Oh, I put it here. Sakai Eddie. Okay. Yeah. Loading. My loading and ending screen is supposed to be updated a long time ago. I would like to update my other ending screen where it's me, though, with Artress in the back. But wait, now I can do it because now I have a good list of contacts that I can ask to animate it. So, all men do is lie. If all men do is lie, you'd listen to me every day. You'd come to me just for that. Thank you, honto ne? Flayon daisuki ne? But welcome back. I hope you're having a great time in Japan. I'm excited to see your new outfit and more stories. Rest well, Flay. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. 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 But don't listen to them. They're saying bro and stuff like that, like you should be disgusted. It's okay to enjoy Machina X Flayon. Don't listen to them. Okay? It's okay. Get behind me. See? 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 Look, they're laughing. They like me. They enjoy my presence. Sorry, guys. You can't convert everyone. You can't convert everyone to your rune Jinda. Oh, that's my favorite meme, by the way. It's not about winning. It's about maintaining the agenda. I love that meme. That's what it felt like when I was trolling when I was a kid. I forgot what I'd be doing that over, like something with Pokemon. And it would just literally just be about maintaining the agenda of pissing someone off. It's not about being factually correct. It's about maintaining the agenda as our absolute priority. Alright, play bye-bye. See you later. Take care. I may have missed some. Apologies. Thank you again, Sonny RKGK. We know you love Axel Sirios and me. Thank you, Noodle Joshi. Thank you, thank you. Having finals coming up. You coming back is really evil, but I'll try to survive. Focus your finals. I will be here. I'm too stubborn to die. I live out of spite because I still want things, and I live out of spite for anyone that hates me because they need something to live for. I'm doing them a public service. I'm really happy you're back. I hope your break was kind of you. It felt strange without your presence. I'm always everywhere. And even if I die, I will be within your brain. Not just thinking about, but you will pick up mannerisms from me. And then I will live on throughout time millennia. Nice. Thank you, Cookism. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you for the Machina Stupa. Thank you. Thank you, 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 Noodle. Thank you, everybody. Take it easy. Right? I'm giving love this way. Isn't this fine? Greedy little things. You need to play Batman, though. See? You don't need... Oh, I'm listening to Rio Senpai in my ear. See? I'm like actual cats, and they already get fed. And they keep meowing for more, even though everyone knows they've been fed. Sick. Sickening. I would step on the... Wait, can I? Whoa! Oh, yeah! Funny. Alright. Say bye-bye. See ya.